Plainsmen are back home after a couple of days on the road. They make their way back to Billwood Field to return and a long 6-game homestand before they hit the road to end the regular season. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to North Platte, Nebraska. Tobias Zabore along with you here in the broadcast booth. Join alongside me, Daniel Castagna, our live stream operator, as he scooches in on the broadcast. Dan, first of 3 between the Plainsmen and the Denver Cougars. First of this homestand for the Plainsmen. Pretty exciting day.
Yeah. Let's see if they can, because they're on a 2-win game, and let's hope that they're on that roll and they can win this series.
Yeah, the Plainsmen went to Colorado about 2 days ago. They played 2 games in 2 days against the Greeley Grays and the Fort Collins Force. They won both. The one against the Greeley Grays was a back-and-forth run fest. 13-12 was the final score as the Plainsmen knocked off the Grays. And then Game 2 was also a back-and-forth game that turned into a lopsided one pretty quickly. Plainsmen won 16-8. Their bats came to play at elevation. Now they return to about 2,000 feet above sea level rather than 5,000 feet. Going to be a bit of a different environment against a Cougars team that swung the bat really well in Denver but struggled when they went to Gehring. As the coaches have their plate meeting, getting ready to talk about this game with Ron Russo, our home plate umpire, and Travis Monk, our field umpire. Plainsmen, after that Colorado road trip, get a Denver Cougars team that is pretty solid. When they were at home against the Western Nebraska Pioneers, the Cougars put up a couple runs, and they really hit around Pioneers pitching, Dan.
Yeah, I think I was listening to that, and that was their first bat around, right? Which was, no?
It was the first time we batted around against the Fort Collins Force. I'm talking about when the Western Nebraska Pioneers faced the Denver Cougars in Denver. They had some really good hits, the Cougars, on the season in just a couple of games. No worries, Dan. They've got 10 home runs. The Plainsmen have just hit 8. So the Cougars hit the ball really well at elevation. Now they return to a bit lower and a much deeper ballpark than they're used to. Going to see a lot of doubles in this game if they're able to muscle them, but I also think we're going to see some flyouts that in their park would carry.
Yeah.
As we get set for this matchup between the Plainsmen and the Denver Cougars. Another big story for the North Platte Plainsmen is the guys who are back in the lineup. Batting in the 9th spot is Rui Yoshida. He returns to the Plainsmen after a vacation that lasted pretty much all of July. And starting is Bryce Butterfield. This is going to be his first outing since July the 2nd, his first start since June 27th, and his first outing since the birth of his daughter, Harper Lily.
Yeah, let's see how strong he begins after a big moment in his life.
Yeah, I wonder if that dad energy will help him power through this game. He made an attempted start on July 10th. That was the game against the Fort Collins Force that got rained out after half an inning. Butterfield trying to now get his first start in here against the Denver Cougars. He has not been going on the road because of his baby daughter, but Butterfield has had a fairly strong season so far, 27 in the 3rd innings pitched, allowed just 12 earned runs for a 3.95 ERA. He has struck out 26 batters, and he's only a couple of innings of work on the mound away from taking the lead of Plainsmen pitchers. Noah Soper currently holds that title, and likely if we finish out this homestand through 6 games, Butterfield would take that mark from Soper.
Yeah, that'd be really good for Butterfield to get that leading position and show how good a pitcher he is in baseball. So that'd be a good thing on his title, a good title for him.
As the plate meeting has concluded, we're going to take a look at the lineups for both teams before this game. For the visiting Denver Cougars starting off, Gavin Sherry leads off. He is in second base. He'll be followed by Matt Bathauer, the first baseman. Seth Lucero is the DH, batting third. Zeke Minnick bats fourth in the cleanup spot as the catcher. Mike Bathauer, the other Bathauer boy, bats in the next spot. He's hitting fifth as part of the Cougars' own set of brothers on their roster. Will Brazel hits in the 6th spot. He'll be followed by Brady Webb, the center fielder. Brazel is out in right field. Jack Deere, the 8-hole hitter, is out in left, and he'll be followed by Walker Emmons, rounding up the lineup for the Cougars at shortstop. Their starting pitcher will be the lefty, Augustine Sanchez. For the North Platte Plainsmen, Gary Golbeck will lead off for them out at shortstop. Cade Owens follows second. He's out in center field. Nick Hockmer will be out in left batting third, followed by Javon Suarez, the cleanup man, down at third base. Kenneth Suki is out in right field batting fifth. Sam Bond is making his first appearance at first base this season. With the lack of first baseman that the Plainsmen currently have on their depth chart, he is in the sixth hole. Braden Zirkle making his return to the lineup for the first time since the Plainsmen went to Dodge City and Liberal. He is batting seventh. Noah Prince is catching, batting eighth, and Rui Yoshida, after his long vacation, rounds out the lineup in the ninth spot. As I mentioned earlier, Bryce Butterfield will be the starting pitcher for the North Platte Plainsmen as they hunt for what would be win number 15 on the season. They come into this one with a record of 14-27. 3 of those were games that were forfeited by K-Trats baseball. They are just 5-13 at home, and against Rocky Mountain League competition like the Denver Cougars, they have struggled. Just 3-15 on the season as opposed to 3-0 against the Mile High League, which they finished out their season against back on Wednesday against the Force.
So, yeah. Butterfield has been doing pretty good job for pitching. He has the second lowest ERA with 3.95. He has 34 hits off of opponents have 34 hits off of Butterfield, 19 runs and 12 earned runs and 17 walks. So it kind of balances out. All the numbers are relatively in the same range. So to me it looks like he's a balanced pitcher.
He's had some good outings this year. He's also had some rough outings this season. We'll see what we get today. Well, we're going to take a break for lineups and anthem. When we come back, first pitch in North Platte as the Plainsmen get set to take on the Denver Cougars. Welcome back to Bill Wood Field as we get ready for first pitch between your North Platte Plainsmen and the visiting Denver Cougars. The defense for the North Platte Plainsmen for Bryce Butterfield behind him is Sam Bond at first, Rui Yoshida at second, Garrett Golbeck at shortstop, and Jovan Suarez at third. Hockmar, Owens, and Suki round out the outfield from left to right, and Noah Prince is doing the catching. The Plainsmen looking for would be win number 15 on this season. Meanwhile, the Denver Cougars, who had a fairly good time against the Western Nebraska Pioneers, they went 2-3, trying to even their record against independent competition in the first of 3 games that the Plainsmen and the Cougars will play off. And after this, the Plainsmen get another Denver team, the Colorado Rough Riders. And then after those 3 games, the home season will be over. It's the last of the home games here at Bill Wood Field. They will play 3 on the road in Hayes, Kansas against the Larks before the season will officially conclude. Yoshida on the base paths, making his first appearance since July 3rd. Bryce Butterfield, his first time on the mound since July 2nd. As he's concluding his warm-ups, Plainsmen in their green hats with the Bill logo, the white uniforms with the green Plainsmen across the front, the green numbers on the back, and their white pants with green socks. The Cougars wearing their black caps with an Old English D on the front, their black uniforms with the white Cougars in a script font across the front and a white number on the front and back, and their white pants with black piping down the side. As Gavin Sherry leads it off for the Denver Cougars, he steps in the righty, hitting .286 on the year, with 4 strikeouts and 2 walks. He gets set for the first pitch from Butterfield, who readies, fires, and it is shown bunt taken inside for ball 1. Butterfield getting the ball back, readies with his baby blue glove, fires on to Gavin Sherry. The 1-0 is taken for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, going back, that was a good take by the batter, showing a bunt, but quickly.
As that one's going to be lined to the left side. A nice play by Jovan Suarez starts this game for out number 1. And that'll bring Matt Bathauer up to hit. The Bathauer boys, both from Adams State University. Matt from Kingman and Mike from Kingman, Arizona. Matt was an RMAC All-Academic team in 2021 and 2023. He hit .413 in college as the first pitch from Butterfield to the lefty is fouled off just to the right of the press box. It's 0-1.
Yeah, it looked like that was a really early swing. An early swing which got under it, so the ball popped up.
As he lines that one to the right side, a nice play by Rui Yoshida. So 2 hot line drives hit by the first 2 Cougars batters early in counts. Both of them find the glove of a Plainsman defender, and there are 2 men out for Seth Lucero.
Yeah, the Plainsman defense has been on their toes these first 2 outs because they were directly towards Plainsmen's.
So Lucero, the lefty, takes the first pitch outside for a ball and a bit high. It's 1-0. Lucero goes to Youngstown State out in Ohio. The 1-0, he golfs that one into the outfield. It's going to be playable for Cade Owens moving back. It's over the head. He started in, misread it, and kind of lost it, and that's going to be a 2-out easy jog double for Lucero.
Yeah, it just looked like he just misinterpreted the depth of where the ball was supposed to land. He was a little bit like 1 foot in front of it.
So Lucero is at second with 2 men out, and Zeke Minnick from Horizon High School. Still a high school kid playing here for the Denver Cougars in a collegiate baseball league, trying to get good looks. First pitch, he swings that one, hits it in the outfield for Cade Owens. This time, he reads it well and makes the catch for out number 3. So the 2-out double doesn't come to hurt Cade Owens, who made a mistake reading it, and the inning is...
proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeartRadio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale, all backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at TicketSmarter.com.
Clear Focused Eye Care, with comprehensive optometry service ranging from exams, corrective lenses, and treatments for dry eye. Clear Focus any visual needs you have. Check them out at clearfocuseyecare.com.
Nebraska Land Bank. Nebraska Land provides big bank services with the benefits of local establishments. With 3 locations in North Platte, Nebraska Land provides home loans and personal accounting services along with business service as well.
Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. A proud partner of events and iHeartRadio.
Bottom of the first inning, Plainsmen and the Cougars. Butterfield stranded a man at second with 2 down in the last half inning, and now he'll have the following offense up to hit for him. Garrett Golbeck will lead it off as the shortstop. He'll be followed by Cade Owens in the 2-hole. Nick Hockmer bats third. Jovan Suarez will clean up for the Plainsmen as the third baseman. Kenneth Suki out in right field batting 5th. Sam Bond, his first time as a first baseman, will be hitting 6th. Braden Zirkle, the DH, bats 7th, followed by Noah Prince, and then Rui Yoshida to round out the lineup as the defense for the Cougars. Pitching is Augustine Sanchez. Zeke Minnick is doing the catching. Matt Bathauer's at first. Mike Bathauer's at third. The middle infield is Gavin Sherry at second. Walker Emmons at short. And the outfield from left to right, Jack Deere, Brady Webb, and Will Brazel. As the lefty Golbeck shows bunt and takes it well low for ball 1. As that one clanged in the dirt in front of the plate, Golbeck is hitting .571 this season against left-handed pitching. Trying to get his first hit at home. Every single hit he's gotten this season of the 9 have been on road trips. 1-0 takes high for ball 2. Golbeck, one of the most patient hitters on this Plainsman offense. He took 2 walks against the Fort Collins Force, and another one against the Greeley Grays. There's a strike, and it's 2-1. Golbeck took on the inside part of the plate, and it just clipped the zone. So 2-1 the count. Nobody out to the leadoff man. Golbeck fouls it behind him, and it's 2-2. Augustine Sanchez making his first start against an independent league competition. He pitched 1 game, went 7 innings against the Pioneers and allowed 10 earned runs, has a 12.85 ERA. Golbeck takes ball 3, and the count has run full. Sanchez, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts to his name. He induces a lot of balls in play.
Yeah, Golbeck's doing really good. He's patient, and then when he sees a
payoff
good pitch,
Golbeck takes low for ball 4 and a leadoff walk. As Cade Owens will come up with a man on and nobody out after the leadoff walk to Owens, hitting .291 on the year. Trying to drive men over, he's hitting .349 in the month of July. Lefty Sanchez comes set. First pitch to Owens is a line drive, hit softly out to center field. Brady Webb moving in. He will make the catch, and there is out 1 on the first pitch that Owens sees. Tried to get into it, but missed it, and softly hit it out to Brady Webb, and now it'll be Nick Hockmer with a man out and a man on. Hockmer, the lefty, hitting .375 on the season. He's got 7 doubles and has been hitting the ball fairly well. Recently, he takes outside for ball 1.
That was a good take from Hockmeyer to not swing at that, because from our view, it looked like that it was a strike.
They check on Golbeck at first, but he's under the tag. You're right, Dan. From here, it looked maybe a bit outside, but that could have been called either way. But Hockmer knows his zone. 1-0 pitch. He swings that one down the line in left field. It's going to move Jarek Deere back. He now settles under it and reaches up to make the catch. Golbeck will have to tag back at first. There are 2 outs. A well-hit fly out by Nick Hockmer that was unable to carry. No wind today. Certainly not helping the Plainsmen or the Cougars. Remember when the Plainsmen played the Greeley Grays in Greeley, the wind was blowing out something fierce. So Suarez will come up with 2 down and a man on as the cleanup hitter. Suarez stepping in. First pitch he will see from the lefty. Sanchez is taken in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Suarez hitting .308 in the month of June.
For the 2023 season. From Coors Banquet and Light to Budweiser and other Bud products, the Plainsmen are proud to have Miller Coors provide beverages for all Plainsmen home games, and please drink responsibly.
Great Plains Foot and Ankle, providing quality health care since 1991. Great Plains Foot and Ankle is the perfect place to go for any foot pains. And with no referrals needed, it's as easy as ever to schedule an appointment with them today.
Maple Park Dental Associates has the best quality dental care.
Top of the second inning, it'll be Mike Bathauer. Will be followed by Will Brazel and Brady Webb. Plainsmen got the first two men retired on line drives on the infield. Then Minnick flew out after the double by Seth Lucero. Mike Bathauer swings and it's a ground ball foul. It's 0-1. Brother to Matt, both go to Adams State University. As Mike gets ready. And he takes down for ball one. It's 1-1. Both of the Bathauer boys from Kingman, Arizona. Trying to hit well here in Nebraska. 1-1 is hit on a line to left field. That one's going to drop in front of Hochmer. That could be double, but he will have to stop as Hochmer did a good job of cutting it off before it rolled to the wall. A leadoff single for Mike Bathauer. Punched it through the left side, and that's going to bring up Will Brazel, who's hitting .600 in 10 at-bats. 3 runs batted in, a walk and a strikeout. He hit the Western Nebraska Pioneers incredibly well. So Brazil from the University of Mary on the first pitch. He takes high for ball one. Brazil listed as a pitcher on the roster of the University of Mary. He does do some hitting, hit .349 this past year, .603 slugging. He takes low for ball two, had 4 home runs. The kid from Broomfield, Colorado, a northern suburb of Denver. Not far from Greeley and Fort Collins, where the Plainsmen just were. Butterfield, 2-0, a man on, nobody out. And that one is hit high in the air, twisting into foul territory on the third base side. It's 2-1. Butterfield trying to work a quick second inning. He worked a fairly quick first. Plainsmen would like to have as limited pitches thrown as that one's over to first in time is Bathauer. A lot of pitchers no longer with the team trying to preserve their bullpen, which had to go quite the depth in Colorado. A lot of runs were scored in both games. 2-1 is a chop foul off the plate, and it's 2-2. Butterfield working with a 2-2 count, nobody out, and Mike Bathauer on first to Will Brazil. He'll be followed by Brady Webb. Brazil, the lefty, waits on the 2-2. And he hits a ground ball over to short. It'll be fielded by Goldbeck. On to second for one, on to first. That is a double play. Sam Bunn makes a nice stretch the first time he has to see a relay. Well, on the base path is the first baseman, and Gary Goldbeck and Rui Yoshida, the double play combination today, turn it just dandy. 6-4-3. There are 2 outs for Brady Webb. Webb hitting .200. With a run batted in, 6 strikeouts. The righty waiting for the first pitch. He takes it for a strike. It's 0-1. Webb from Colorado Mesa. One of a couple of players from the same school the Plainsmen have faced as that one drills him right at the top of the 3 on the back of his uniform. A hit by pitch. And there's a man on with 2 Pioneers. Deere on the first pitch he sees will have to wait as Butterfield steps off, no throw against Brady Webb. Webb was cheating heavy off the bag. Butterfield did a slow step and just kind of looked him back in. Webb did not steal against the Pioneers off the bag, and that time they nearly got him. Butterfield sets the 0-1 pitch. That one's going to be hit in the air, foul territory. Moving over Rui Yoshida. Sam Bond reaches back. That one nearly dropped, but he makes a nice catch behind the back. And the side is retired. Sam Bond, his first game as a first baseman, has flashed a good leather here in the second inning. So we go to the bottom half, still no score in this ball game.
The Nebraska Lottery. From the Mega Millions to the jackpot and the Nebraska Pick 5, the Nebraska Lottery has it all. And with realtors all over the state, it's as easy as ever to try your luck on the lottery. And please remember to gamble responsibly.
Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. Ticket Smarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the Ticket Smarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at ticketsmarter.com.
Looking to unleash your inner cowboy or cowgirl? Check out KJ's Boots and Western Wear. They have everything you need to embrace.
Miss on a healthy hack. It's 0-1. Sugi had some good swings during batting practice. A lot of balls that made their way to the wall, right around the 360 marker and deeper in left and right center. Sugi takes outside for ball one. One of just two Plainsmen who have hit a home run at Billwood Field. The other was Major Maiden. Maiden, back in Texas, he is no longer a part of the Plainsman team. 1-1. Sugi takes low for a strike, and it's 1-2. He'll be followed by Sam Bond and Braden Zirkle, two guys who are hitting 175 this year. The lefty Augustine to Sugi. It is taken just a bit inside. Ball two. So 2-2 to the leadoff man, Kenneth Sugi, the Kaskaskia kid. Digs in, and the 2-2 is away, so the count will run full. Sam Bond is on deck. And Augustine will take his time walking around behind the mound and pick the ball back up. Full count. Pitch to Sugi, a swing and a line drive into left field. Jack Deere is moving back. He's struggling with it, and he reaches up to make the catch. Deere was moving back. He kind of lost it in the sun, lost his footing then, but he's able to recover at the end. An L7 for the first out, and now it's Sam Bond. Hitting 157 this year, but 214 in the month of July, where his bat has been pretty solid. He's got 12 hits on the year. And the first pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. Sanchez, the lefty, sets. His 0-1 to Sam Bond is a high fly ball into the outfield. Brady Webb, the center fielder, moves over and in to right. He reaches up to make the catch, and the first two men are retired on flyouts. 2 away for Braden Zirkle. Zirkle, just like Sam Bond, hitting 157 on the year. However, he has struggled heavily on the road and succeeded greatly at home, 259 at Billwood Field. He has not played for the Plainsmen since the road trip to Liberal and Dodge City. He was not in Gering, and he was not in Colorado. First pitch is high for ball one. Got some much-needed rest. Now another infield that the Plainsmen kind of need. 1-0, he takes away to make it 2-0. With 2 men out in the bottom of the second inning, nobody has scored yet. 9-1-2 will come up to hit for the Cougars in the third. 2-0 is fouled back to make it 2-1 into the screen. The screen here at Billwood Field, too small for a baseball to lodge itself in. When we were in Fort Collins, the ball was knocked back into the screen and got stuck up there. They played the rest of the game with it. 2-1 is low to make it 3-1. Zirkle trying to earn what would be walk number 10 on his season to bring Noah Prince up to hit. Zirkle waits on a 3-1 pitch from Augustine Sanchez. That is high and away. Ball 4 and a 2-out walk for the Plainsmen to bring the 8-batter Prince. Prince, the catcher, has had his ups and downs this season. He's 0 for 7 this past month, but he started hitting over 200 and being the best power hitter. He flashed his power in batting practice today. He hit a ball on top of the National Guard Armory out in left field. So far, just 2 players have done that this year. Neither of them have been Plainsmen. Prince hits that one weakly foul. It's 0-1. He's got 2 home runs this year. One came in the first game against the Western Nebraska Pioneers. The other came against the Colorado Tribe on June the 12th. 0-1. Prince takes high to make it 1-1. Both of those were on the road. Prince trying to get back to the Mendoza line. His 1-1, a foul ball, and it's 1-2. That one heads off towards the parking lot. Prince trying to extend the inning. Plainsmen have 2 outs and a man at first after the 2-out walk by Braden Zirkle. The bottom of the second in this first of 3 between the Plainsmen and the Cougars. Cougars pitcher Augustine Sanchez sets. 1-2 home is taken outside, and the count is even at 2 apiece. With 2 outs, Sanchez waits for his sign from Zeke Minnick, comes set, and the 2-2 is low, so a back-to-back full counts worked by the Plainsmen. Zirkle walked. Prince trying to get on base. A walk would not be frowned upon with Rui Yoshida on deck. Sanchez in danger of walking back-to-back batters. The payoff pitch is a ground ball. Tough play for Sanchez. It skips off the second baseman, Gavin Sherry, out into the outfield. Down to third goes Zirkle. He's giving the wave around from Jones. Zirkle on home, no throw, 1-0 Plainsmen. It's going to be called an error as it skipped off the glove of Gavin Sherry and rolled into the shallow outfield. And Jack Deere and Brady Webb took too long getting to it. And Braden Zirkle uses his speed. He was running before the ball was thrown. So a run scores 1-0 Plainsmen in the second, and they can be dangerous with 2 men out, and now the courtesy runner will be Carmelo Ortiz. As Rui Yoshida, his first appearance since July the 2nd, July the 3rd, swing and a miss, it's 0-1. Yoshida's just 190 this year with a 268 on base percentage. Yoshida foul ball into the glove of the catcher Minnick, and it's quickly 0-2. With Ortiz at first, 2 down, an 0-2 count. Yoshida swinging a foul ball, stays at 0-2. The infielders are shifted heavily towards the left side. The third baseman is playing a couple of steps off the third base line. Shortstop is playing normally where the gap would be, and the second baseman is playing almost behind that second base bag. 0-2, swinging a fly ball hit into right field. Will Brazil will move in on it, and he will catch the slow looper for the 3rd out. But the Plainsmen on a wild error sequence with Zirkle running all the way, showcase that speed can win. They lead 1-0 heading to the 3rd inning here at Billwood Field.
Nebraska Land Bank. Nebraska Land provides big bank services with the benefits of a local establishment. With 3 locations in North Platte, Nebraska Land provides home loans and personal accounting services along with business service as well.
At Mid-Plains Community College, we look to the future of students and their success, the future of the workforce and our community. We don't believe in waiting for opportunity, we create opportunity through a hands-on learning experience with instructors that provide one-on-one knowledge, skills, and training. Because whether you're on your way to a 4-year college or university or starting a new career, the future is you. Transform your future at Mid-Plains Community College.
Scottsbluff County Visitors Bureau. Located just 3 hours from North Platte, Scottsbluff County features some of the most stunning landmarks in the state. From Chimney Rock to the surrounding hills and bluffs, Scottsbluff County has it all for your outdoor exploring dreams.
Nebraska Land Bank. Nebraska Land provides big bank services with the benefits of a local establishment. With 3 locations in North Platte, Nebraska Land provides home loans and personal accounting services along with business service as well.
At Mid-Plains Community College, we look to the future of students and their success, the future of the...
Plainsmen on a wild sequence in the bottom half take a 1-0 lead. Bryce Butterfield will get a bit of a cushion. He will face Walker Emmons, Gavin Sherry, and Mike Bethauer. Evans hitting 167 on the year. Waits on the first pitch. He swings and hits one on a line right over the glove of Garrett Golbeck, who made a nice attempt, just misses it. The third hit of tonight's ball game for the Denver Cougars. A leadoff single in back-to-back innings. The last frame, they doubled him up. So now back to the top of the order. Man on, nobody out. And the Cougars will bring Gavin Sherry, who lined out to Jovan Suarez, to start this game. Sherry waits for the first pitch from Butterfield. He checks the runner at first, and he is in safe. Butterfield has done a good job today. He's had a man on in every inning, has been able to strand him. First pitch is high, ball one. Last inning was the leadoff single, followed by a double play and then a hit by pitch. Put a man on with 2 down. Walker Emmons started this frame with a single. 1-0 is down, it's 2-0. Butterfield struggling to find the zone against the top of the order in Gavin Sherry. He's walked nobody so far today, also no strikeouts. 2-0 to Sherry, the top of the order. He takes for strike one. It is 2-1. Butterfield in what could be his final start as a North Platte Plainsman. He might go on Wednesday, but will not make the trip to Hayes, as Butterfield no longer does road trips. The 2-1 is high to make it 3-1. Planned rotation is that tomorrow Plainsman will throw the lefty Anthony Comfort, followed by the righty Justin Santos on Sunday. Still undecided for the Rough Riders. 3-1, runner breaks from first, a foul ball, and the count will run full. Walker Emmons took off, but will have to go back to first as the foul ball was hit back to the padding. So the count is 3-2, nobody out, a man at first. Butterfield kicking the dirt at the mound. He waits for his sign from Noah Prince. Looks back at first, now comes set. This glove at the belt line. The payoff pitch home. Runner holds, it is outside, ball 4, and the first 2 men have reached a single and a walk. Nobody out for Matt Bethauer. Bethauer, the K-man, lined out to Rui Yoshida for the second out of this ball game. The junior from Kingman, Arizona. Just like his brother, Mike. 2 on, nobody out. Runner in scoring position in a 1-0 Plainsman lead. That ball is going to be lined past Yoshida to right field. Given the wave is Walker Emmons, and that ball skips past Kenneth Sugi. That'll score 2 runs. Down to second goes Bethauer, and the Cougars have taken a lead. A hit and an error as Sugi let it go right underneath his glove. And the Plainsmen now trail 2-1 as both runners came around to score. Sherry scoring on the E, 9 by Sugi. Emmons scoring on the single. So that'll be Seth Lucero, the lefty, with a man at second. Still nobody out, on the Cougars holding a 2-0 lead. That one is a strike. It's 0-1. Plainsmen have been fairly disciplined with the errors as of late, not stabbing themselves in the back with them. However, now they trail as that one is lined over the head of the shortstop Golbeck. Down to third is Bethauer. He holds up there. A wide turn taken by Lucero, but he holds up there at the corners with nobody out. And Zeke Minnick coming up. First 4 batters have all gotten on base. 3 hits and a walk. Nobody is retired with Zeke Minnick, the high school kid who flew out to Owens to end the 3rd inning. Butterfield taking his time on the mound. Try not to let this inning get out of hand. First pitch to Minnick is taken down and away for ball one. Minnick waiting. The 1-0 pitch is taken inside to make it 2-0. Butterfield this inning has lost a bit of his touch. He's walked a man, allowed 3 hits. And the Plainsmen in danger of the quintessential big inning that other teams have been putting up against them. 2-0 is taken for a strike, and Butterfield works back in the count to make it 2-1. Butterfield to the righty, Minnick. Trying to get a key first out. 2-1 fouled back, and it's now 2-2. Nobody out, runners at the corners. Cougars leading 2-1 as they have scored twice here in the top of the third. Plainsmen trying to hold it to just a 1-run deficit going into the bottom half. They'll have to strand a runner down at third base to do that, however. Butterfield sets. His 2-2 delivery is taken off the plate. That skips away from Prince. Runner will score on the wild pitch, and it's 3-1 Cougars. Down to second goes Lucero. And so the count is full. Still nobody out. Wild pitch scores a run, and the Cougars have doubled their lead. As Prince was unable to glove one down in the dirt. Butterfield comes set. The payoff pitch onto Zeke Minnick, swinging a line drive over the head of Golbeck into the outfield. A drop in front of Cade Owens. Getting the wave is Lucero. Lucero coming in, he stumbles, but he will score standing up. Minnick an RBI single. The line is moving for the Denver Cougars. They lead 4-1 over the Plainsmen. Still nobody out. And the 5th hitter this inning will come up for the Cougars, Mike Bathauer. He singled to start the second, was doubled off. There's a man at first, nobody out, 4 runs across for the Cougars, and that error by Kenneth Suki, where he let it roll under his glove, has been proving costly. They check the runner at first. He is well safe. Plainsmen have been making a lot of mistakes in this inning. They've allowed 6 hits. We're not even through 3. Butterfield. First pitch to Mike Bathauer. He takes outside for ball 1. Bathauer, the other Adams State product. He swings and misses. It's 1-1. Butterfield. And he'll check the runner at first. The tag, he is safe. That one was close, but not quite in time to get him. Still 1-1, nobody out, and a runner at first. You turn sour for the righty Butterfield. Nobody out, a 1-2 count with a runner at first. 4 runs have scored this inning for the Cougars. The throw skips past Sam Bond, but he does a good job of keeping it close. As once again, the Plainsmen trying to pick off Zeke Minnick. No pickoff play has gotten close to retiring him. Butterfield staring at first, now comes set at the belt. He'll fire home. The 1-2 is hit on a line. That's going to be a foul ball. A pickoff attempt against Zeke Minnick, and it seems like every other pitch they're trying to retire him, but he is well aware that if 5 men all reach successfully, there is out number 1 with Will Brazil coming up to hit. Brazil grounded into a double play, 6-4-3 in the second inning. That was a huge out to get. This inning, the Plainsmen have not gotten so lucky. Butterfield sets up, 1 out and a man at first. Pitch is taken outside for ball 1. Prince had to get out of his crouch to snag that one. So the righty-lefty matchup. 1-0. Butterfield throws a bit low, and it's 2-0. Has struggled finding the zone in this inning. Remember, he allowed the walk to Gavin Sherry, has faced multiple 2-ball counts. He comes set with his baby blue glove, rocks and fires to the lefty, Will Brazil. Pitch is hit on a line. That's going to get into the outfield in front of Cade Owens. Drops on a hop, plays it well. The throw into third will be just up the line. The tag, and they got him. A double by Will Brazil. But there are 2 men out. A beautiful play by Cade Owens, playing it on a hop, and great job by Jovan Suarez to go up the line and make the play. So 2 outs. With Brady Webb, the 7-hitter, coming up. He was hit by a pitch back in the 2nd inning. He is the 8th hitter to come to the plate here for the Cougars. The righty waits on the first pitch from Bryce Butterfield, who looks back at second, fires home outside, ball 1. A nifty outfield assist by Cade Owens. Got the 2nd out in this inning. Exactly what North Platte needed. As they trail by 3, the top of the 3rd, they've allowed 4 runs. Butterfield, 1-0 pitches up and behind the backstop, down to 3rd. Easily goes Will Brazil. So it'll be 2-0 the count with the runner 90 feet away from scoring. That one only barely touched the glove of Noah Prince, a wild pitch. Puts him at 3rd, a 2-0 count, 2 men out. Back-to-back hitters have seen 2-0 counts from Bryce Butterfield. He looks in for Prince, has the sign. 2-0 offering, is swing and a miss, and it's 2-1. To Brady Webb. Try to hit that ball a good way. Webb waiting. He swings and misses, and it's 2-2. Butterfield going back-to-back fastballs and blowing him by Webb. So now he's a pitch away from getting out of the inning, despite allowing 4 runs. Comes set is Bryce Butterfield. 2-2, 2 down, runner at 3rd. The offering home is outside a full count. With Jack Deere, the 8-hitter, waiting on deck, he would be the 9th batter to come to the plate this inning. That's if Butterfield can't get the out here. He comes set, full count, foul ball, and we'll have to do it all over again. Brady Webb, the righty, was hit by a pitch his last time out, trying to earn his way on again. Butterfield comes set. Payoff pitch is high, ball 4, he walked him. So he'll be at the corners with 2 outs, and the 9th hitter to come up to hit in this inning. It'll be Jack Deere, and now Davin Conway is out to talk with Bryce Butterfield. Trying to settle down the righty, who has allowed a big inning so far. Another frame where the Plainsmen have allowed 4 or more runs to opposing batters. And in a lot of their losses, that has been a key story. Their last few games, they have allowed some big innings against the Greeley Grays. They allowed 4 in the 4th and in the 6th. They still won that game thanks to 4 in the 3rd and 3 in the 7th. Against the Fort Collins Force, they allowed 4 in the 4th inning, but the Plainsmen scored 6 in the 6th of their own to win the game 16-8. As Conway still talking with Bryce Butterfield, trying to settle him down. Waiting on deck is Jack Deere to step back into the box as Davin Conway breaks the town hall meeting and will head back towards the third base dugout. Waiting to step in, Jack Deere hitting .545 entering today's ball game. 3 runs scored against the Pioneers. He's 0 for 1 today on a nice little pop out to Sam Bond. Deer from Adams State, one of 4 players from Adams State. First pitch, a swing and a miss to make it 0-1. Both Bathauer boys and Walker Emmons, along with Nolan Marthaler, go to Adams State. Butterfield, an 0-1 count, 2 down, runners at the corners. Fires home, runner breaks from first swing and a pop-up on the infield into foul territory. Sam Bond still moving over, reaches up, can't find it, and it drops to make it 0-2. Runner will go back to first. Sam Bond tried to make a nifty play over the glove to the side, unable to bring it in. So it's 0-2 with 2 out. Runners at the corners. Plainsmen have allowed 4 runs in this inning and in danger of allowing the Cougars to bat around. They trail by 3. Butterfield has an 0-2 count, still looking for his first strikeout of the game. Looks back at first, now comes set. Brings the glove down from the Plainsman script to the belt. And the 0-2, swinging a little chopper foul, so we stay where we are at 0-2. To keep it from moving out and moving the runner up. But there's a stolen base, so they are now at second and third, both men in scoring position with a 1-2 count. With 2 outs, second is Webb, third is Will Brazil. Butterfield, 1-2 inside, it's 2-2. His command this inning has been troublesome, to say the least. 2 walks allowed. Still waiting for his sign from Noah Prince. Now he's got it to fire the 2-2, 2 down, 2 on. Line drive hit over the head of everybody to left field, and the Cougars will bat around. 1 run scores, rounding third is the man. He comes in to score. Webb is in, down to second goes Jack Deere, and the Cougars now lead 6-1. After the double by Jack Deere, and they will bat around in this frame. Butterfield takes his time. His first start since June 27th, and it's going the same way as that one. He went 5 innings, allowed 6 earned runs, 5 walks, just 1 strikeout. Butterfield started the season incredibly solid. His last 2 outings have been shaky. That one is fouled back to make it 0-1. On the second against the Pioneers, he went 3 innings, allowed 3 runs, just 1 of them earned. A walk and 2 strikeouts. The 0-1, outside, make it 1-1. Plainsmen allowing opponent to bat around. They have never won a game when the opposing team has batted around against them. 1-1 down, and it's 2-1. On to Walker Emmons. He started this inning with a single, scored on the single hit by Mike Bathauer. 2-1, checks his swing, doesn't go outside, and it's 3-1, and now in danger of bringing it back to the top of the lineup in an inning that seems like it just will not end for the Plainsmen. Butterfield just trying to take his time and settle down. A 3-1 count with a man at second, 2 outs. Plainsmen have allowed 6 already in this inning. Butterfield sends it home, swing and a miss, and the count runs full. He's had some quick innings to this point, now facing a long one, and the Plainsmen trying to save their bullpen. Not the outing they would like from Bryce Butterfield. Payoff pitch, swinging a little looper over the head of everybody into the outfield. Owens comes in, can't glove it. Scoring will be Jack Deere. The throw on a bit behind, a double by Walker Emmons back-to-back. 3 of the last 4 batters have doubled for the Cougars, and this game goes from bad to worse to an ugly inning. It's 7-1. and the second time the top of the Cougars' order is up to hit. Gavin Sherry walked, scored on the E9 by Kenneth Sugi. This inning just will not end. It has lasted almost 20 minutes. Inside, it's 1-0. Sherry will be followed by Matt Bathauer. Plainsmen hope he doesn't come up again in this inning, but the way it's turning, that third out has proved to be elusive. Butterfield, his 1-0 pitch. Swing and a line drive, hit into the outfield. That's going to be a tough play for Hochmer and Owens. Hochmer makes the catch running behind him, and mercifully, the inning finally over. An F7 for the third out on what could have been an RBI double. Butterfield allows 7 runs in the top of the third inning, and the Plainsmen trail by 6. Heading to the bottom half, it's 7-1 Cougars.
North Platte Regional Airport. With 2 daily flights to Denver, North Platte Regional Airport is just one short connection away from any destination in the world, all with short lines and personal service. Remember on your next flight to fly with North Platte.
Pepsi. From providing beverages to Plainsmen home games to being in the local deli's drink cooler, Pepsi is proud to support the North Platte Plainsmen, and our thanks to them for keeping the drink coolers stocked and ready at Billwood Field.
Get great seats, safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. Choose great seats from over 125,000 live events, all backed with a TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Get your tickets smarter at TicketSmarter.com.
Great Plains Foot and Ankle, providing quality health care since 1991. Great Plains Foot and Ankle is the perfect place to go for any foot pains. And with no referrals needed, it's as easy as ever to schedule an appointment with them today.
North Platte Regional Airport. With 2 daily flights to Denver, North Platte Regional Airport is just one short connection away from any destination in the world, all with short lines and personal service. Remember on your next flight.
Plainsmen allow 7 runs in the top of the third inning, so it'll be Garrett Golbeck, Cade Owens, and Nick Hochmer up to hit, as Augustine Sanchez goes from trailing by a run to leading by 6. A very big cushion. Golbeck takes strike 1. First year from Kansas City, Kansas. Goes to KCC along with Mason Davenport. Both of them were also teammates in high school, grew up together, count as 0-2 as Golbeck takes a strike inside. He was awarded with a gold glove this past year for his defensive play at KCC. That one's going to be looped into the outfield, and Garrett Golbeck, after walking to start the first inning, singles to start the third. Plainsmen need to start somewhere. It's a Garrett Golbeck looper. Man on, nobody out for Cade Owens, who flew out to Brady Webb. Owens stepped into one against the Greeley Grays, his first at-bat in the first inning. Launched what was a 3-run home run over the left field wall. First pitch he takes high for ball 1. A local. The lefty takes the first pitch low for ball 1. Was caught over the middle of the plate by the catcher Zeke Minnick. Waiting on deck is Jovan Suarez. Hochmer hits a ground ball over to first. A good play by Matt Bathauer. On to second for 1. They will not turn 2. So Matt Bathauer gets the lead man out. But a fielder's choice by Hochmer. 2 outs and a man on base for Jovan Suarez. Suarez grounded out to the shortstop Emmons to end the first inning. Plainsmen scored 1 in the bottom of the second. They allowed 7 in the top of the third. As they do a lazy throw over to keep Hochmer honest, he has stolen 5 bags on 7 attempts. Suarez hits a high fly ball out to center field. Brady Webb is moving back on it, now settles and makes the catch for the third out. Plainsmen again get close, but they can't get anything across. No runs on a hit and a man left on base. On to the 4th inning we go. Plainsmen trailing 7-1.
North Platte Regional Airport. With 2 daily flights to Denver, North Platte Regional Airport is just one short connection away from any destination in the world, all with short lines and personal service. Remember on your next flight to fly with North Platte.
Pepsi. From providing beverages to Plainsmen home games to being in the local deli's drink cooler, Pepsi is proud to support the North Platte Plainsmen, and our thanks to them for keeping the drink coolers stocked.
Welcome back to the top of the fourth inning. Plainsmen trailing 7-1. New pitcher on the mound, Nick Flores for North Platte as they face the 2, 3, and 4 men for the Denver Cougars. And joining me in the booth to do color for this inning is Mason Davenport, one of the relief pitchers for the Plainsmen. Mason, it's a pleasure to have you up here.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me, Toby. It's an honor to be calling a little bit of part of this game.
It's a pleasure and always an honor to have you up here as the lefty. Bathauer takes a pitch inside for ball 1. Flores, 1-0 count, and that one's in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Flores coming in relief of Bryce Butterfield, who starts the game, goes 3 innings. As the 1-1, a swing and a miss. Flores goes back to a fastball, and it's 1-2.
Flores looking pretty good today, honestly. Curveball's been really good, really sharp the last couple of games. We'll see what he goes with here.
Trying to retire the first man on strikes, and he does. A swing and a miss. First strike out of the game for Plainsmen pitching, and Flores gets the first man he faces, 1 down.
Yeah, for the couple innings he's been on the mound this year, a lot of strikeouts in his stat lines.
So it'll be Seth Lucero as the K-man goes down. So a lefty-lefty matchup. Double and single today. Lucero takes strike 1 down and in. Flores just pumping strikes into the zone against the Cougars.
Really good-looking breaking ball there, finding it knee-high on the outside corner.
Trying to work a quick top of the fourth and send it back to the bats. 0-1 works a bit inside, and it's 1-1.
Quality miss there and a plus count for the pitcher. Definitely a pitch there you're trying to get him to hands over and roll over to the right side as a lefty.
Back-to-back lefty-lefty matchups for Flores. His 1-1 is taken a bit low and away, so it's 2-1. Flores losing the hat on the delivery. With the man down, nobody on base. Top of the fourth inning, Cougars leading 7-1 here against the Plainsmen. Flores comes set. His 2-1 pitch is down, and that one skips behind. I guess they're going to call that was a 3-1 count, so that's ball 4. It looked like it was 2-1, and from what I think when I was counting, it was 2-1.
Yeah, I had the count as well at 2-1. I don't know where they just got 3-1 at.
Well, Lucero materializes a walk with 1 down. Zeke Minnick up to hit. 1 away. Flores comes set. First pitch is a called strike as he gets that one to work the zone. It's 0-1.
Flores' pickoff move is nothing plus for a lefty, but it definitely is going to keep that runner a little bit tight over there at first base.
Looking the runner at first, now goes home. That one works away and high, so it's 1-1 with a man down and a man at first. Flores staring in for the sign from Prince. His 1-1. A swing and a foul ball. Excuse me, that's going to be fair, heading into left field, looking back, and that one's gone. Over the adventure sign, and the Cougars make it 9-1.
Yeah, not a bad pitch there. He got it low. He just didn't get it down and in enough on that righty. He got the barrel through the zone really good with some good hand-hip separation. Really good piece of hitting there on an okay pitch from Flores.
Minnick, a hot hitter, and he makes it 9-1 Cougars with Mike Bathauer, the righty, the brother of Matt, coming up to hit. Matt started this inning with a strikeout. Mike has singled and flown out already today after the 2-run home run by Zeke Minnick. Flores comes set. His first pitch to Mike Bathauer is a bit away. It's 1-0.
Good breaking ball there. Just missed it on the low and outside corner, just outside of the strike zone.
Flores comes set with nobody on. 1-0 offering is a little line drive. That's going to be a tough play for Yoshida. Watches it hit in the outfield. And after the home run, a single for Mike Bathauer. Man on, man out.
Yeah, that's one of those hits as a pitcher that you hate to see. Caught him on the end cap there. Bat definitely just broke, and he flare jobbed it into center. Not much you can do. Beat him with a pitch. He just got lucky. The baseball gods were favoring him today.
Well, that'll be Will Brazil after the single, as the Cougars trying to break the already broken bat a little more on their side. First pitch is down. It skips past Prince. Bathauer will go down to second. Comes set. Fires the first pitch. It is down. A nice block by Noah Prince to keep it in front of him. It's 1-0.
Really solid piece of catching there. Able to move quick on his feet, get over to that glove hand side, and keep that ball squared up in the middle of his chest.
Brady Webb trying to continue this inning for the Cougars. Flores trying to end it with 2 outs, a 1-0 count. Looking back at second. Now begins his delivery home. That one's a bit away, and it's 2-0. With 2 down and a man at second base.
Yeah, not a bad offering there from Flores. Just trying to pitch around this righty a little bit. Kind of the game plan all day from the Plainsmen.
He comes set up high with the glove right on the chest. The 2-0. That's a good strike at the top of the zone, and it's 2-1.
So big pitch there from Flores. Down 2 in the count, just looking for something to find. Definitely caught the upper corner right there.
Flores comes back set with a 2-1 count. 2 down. Delivery. It is in there for a strike. Another beautiful pitch, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, just found that upper corner again, up and away. So hit that spot 2 times in a row. Probably going to go breaker low and in here and see if he can't beat him, but all up to him on the mound.
Flores comes set. 2-2, 2 down, runner at second. 2 across here on the top of the 4th. He kicks and fires, and that is a bit low. Try to get him to swing. He holds up, and the count is full.
Yeah, solid breaking ball there in a 2-2 count. As a pitcher, want to locate that just a little bit better, but definitely was a chase pitch that he was looking for a swing and a miss on.
Count is full. Flores sets, trying to end the inning. Looking back, and the payoff. It is in there for strike 3. He got him.
Really good, solid piece of pitching coming from behind count, working that batter really well right there.
2 strikeouts in the inning for Flores. Locates his pitch as well and has a fine outing. Mason, thank you for joining me up here in the broadcast booth.
Once again, I appreciate it. Thank you for having me, Toby.
Absolutely. We will go to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Plainsmen trailing 9-1. Kenneth Sugi leads off here in the bottom of the fourth inning after the two-run home run hit by Zeke Minnick made it 9-1 Cougars here against the Plainsmen. Still working Augustine Sanchez. A huge thank you to Mason Davenport for joining me in the last half inning. Sugi today has lined out to Jack Deere, and he takes a strike inside. It's 0-1. Setting up is Augustine Sanchez. 0-1, fouled back left side, and it's 0-2. Sugi has been getting sawed off already today, struggling to find that quality contact. However good he has been at home. 3:27 entering this game when at Billwood Field. 0-2 takes well in front of a plate on a ball that was about a 56-foot breaking ball. It's 1-2. Sugi will wait as Sanchez steps off the mound and Zeke Minnick steps out of the catcher's box. And that might be something with his equipment. He's heading over toward the Denver Cougars dugout. And I think there's something up with his catcher's mask. Looks like from what we can see it broke on the straps. Or something's up with it. And whatever the issue is trying to be resolved in the Cougars dugout. Zeke Minnick is back down in the dugout.
Oh, that's cash only? Oh, okay.
Something happened with Minnick and his equipment as the head coach, Mark Cerullo, is tending to it in the dugout. And now Zeke Minnick, I don't know if something blistered or if a finger got cut, pointing toward his elbow, like maybe he got a bit of a cut on it and had to get that taken care of. Unsure as to what happened, but he is back in the crouch behind the plate as Kenneth Sugi, the leadoff man in this inning, faces a 1-2 count, nobody out. Sugi swing and a miss. He's over 2 on the day with a strikeout. Second thrown by Sanchez and one away for Sam Bond. Bond flew out to Brady Webb on a good hit, but missed it for the second out in the second inning. Bond playing his first game at first base, a swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Bond waits on an 0-1 count, takes well upstairs, and it's 1-1. Coming set, the lefty, the 1-1 is taken down, and it is 2-1. On to Sam Bond, the final line score for Bryce Butterfield. He goes 3 innings, allows 9 hits, 7 runs. Just 2 of them count as earned runs, 2 walks, no strikeouts. Pitches down, 3-1 count to Sam Bond. Trying to work what would be walk number 6 on the season for the big righty, followed by Braden Zirkle, trying to get up with a man down and a man on. Plainsmen trail by 8. 3-1 pitch is low, ball 4, a 1-out walk for Sam Bond, his 6th on the season. Plainsmen, no matter how unlikely it would be, trailing by 8 runs, would like to make a comeback here. Remember, they trailed by 5 both times they played the Greeley Grays, and they won each of those games by a single run. Zirkle walked. His last time up, he came around to score on the error committed by Gavin Sherry. Pitches low for ball 1. Zirkle stepping back in against Augustine Sanchez, who has had a solid save for the 1 run today. That ball is lifted into the air to right field, moving over Will Brazil. He settles kind of out in right center, makes the catch. Back to first goes Sam Bond with 2 men out. And now it's Noah Prince, reached on the air, scored a run. Trying to add to the Plainsmen run total. in a game that has not gone their way so far. Prince, the 8-hole hitter, comes up with 2 down. From Castle Rock in Colorado, swing and a foul ball off the catcher. It's 0-1. On April 15th, Noah Prince went 3 for 6 with 2 doubles against St. Mary while at Southwestern Community College. Check on Sam Bond at first, but he is safe. That was his best day this past year. From the same hometown in Castle Rock as Christian McCaffrey. Coming set, Sanchez, it is down, 1-1 the count. Sanchez, the hometown kid from Denver, goes to Northland Community College, pitches taken for a strike, it's 1-2. Went to Denver North High School, the same high school that former Boston Braves player Virgil Jester graduated from. 1-2, 2 down, high, make it 2-2. As Sanchez trying to get out of what would be his 4th inning of work. Virgil Jester was a pitcher for the Braves. A line drive hit through the left side. That'll move Sam Bond over to second. A hard hit single into left field. Plainsmen get just hit number 2 on the day. And they have 2 on, 2 out for Rui Yoshida, and Carmelo Ortiz will come in to be the courtesy runner. Gets his helmet from the dugout. Yoshida trying to get his first hit in quite a while. He has no extra base hits this season for the Plainsmen. Heading to the final 9 games. Virgil Jester from Denver, Colorado, died in Arvada. Went to Denver North High School. He played 1 year for the Boston Braves, 1 year for the Milwaukee Braves. Foul ball, and it's 0-1. He was there when the team made the transition. He went 73 innings with 3.33 ERA, striking out 25 his first year in Boston. As the 0-1 pitch is taken high by Yoshida, it's 1-1. At what is now Nickerson Stadium in northern Boston, where Boston University plays its soccer games. 1-1, fouled back, and it's 1-2. The old Braves field was transformed into a home for BU athletics. And if you go there today, the ticket stand, which is now a campus police station, and the right field grandstands still stand. 1-2, 2 out to Yoshida, swinging a foul ball. That will miss a foul pole, and maybe, no, that one will not quite get out of play. It's out of the ballpark, so it's 1-2 again. Rui Yoshida's 2 on, 2 out, 1-2 count, runner at second and a runner at first. Sam Bond in scoring position trying to reduce the deficit to 7 runs for the North Platte Plainsmen. Sanchez, 1-2, foul ball again. And that one just misses hitting a white van out in the grass parking lot on the first base side. Coming set is Augustine Sanchez. 1-2, Yoshida, it's a ground ball over to short. Tough play for Emmons. He drops it onto first in time. Rui Yoshida was unable to beat it out. Despite Walker Emmons bobbling it, he recovers, and the inning is over. Plainsmen get a hit. They strand 2. To the 5th we go. They still trail by 8.
Great Plains Foot and Ankle, providing quality health care since 1991. Great Plains Foot and Ankle is the perfect place to go for any foot pains. And with no referrals needed, it's as easy as ever to schedule an appointment with them today.
Maple Park Dental Associates has the best quality dental care and the friendliest staff with top-notch dentists in 3 locations. You can be sure to get your regular checkups and cleaning plus any dental care anyone in your family needs, including fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, wisdom tooth extractions, implants, dentures, partials, straightening, and whitening. They can even help with those facial fine lines and wrinkles. Love your smile with the help of Maple Park Dental Associates with offices in North Platte, Sutherland, and Broken Bow.
Miller Coors provides beer to Bellwood Field for the 2023 season. From Coors Banquet and Light to Budweiser and other Bud products, the Plainsmen are proud to have Miller Coors provide beverages for all Plainsmen home games, and please drink responsibly.
Great Plains Foot and Ankle, providing quality health care since 1991. Great Plains Foot and Ankle is the perfect place to go for any foot pains. And with no referrals needed, it's as easy as ever to schedule an appointment with them today.
Maple Park Dental Associates has the best quality dental care and the friendliest staff with top-notch dentists in 3 locations. You can be sure to get your regular checkups and cleaning plus any dental care anyone in your family needs, including fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, wisdom tooth extractions, implants, dentures, partials, straightening, and whitening. They can even help with those facial fine lines and wrinkles. Love your smile with the help.
Jack Deere will lead it off for the Denver Cougars. And Travis Monk hustling across the diamond. Yeah, Travis getting down the first base line. He was taking his break on the third base side. I have never seen an umpire hustle like that. But then again, you've never seen an umpire like Travis Monk. Dan, we love Travis Monk around these parts. Swing and a miss, it's 0-1.
Yeah, you can't deny how good Travis is.
He's a good guy, fun umpire, good umpire. And right there shows his personality. On the 4th of July, he tried to hurdle a chair after the military game. Foul ball, it's 0-2.
I wonder
Nearly tripped himself.
I wonder what his 40-yard dash would be.
After seeing that, he might be the best out there. You know, Dan, there are teams out there who could use a wide receiver. I think, you know, my New England Patriots need another receiver. Travis, you want to come to Foxborough? 0-2 is taken for a ball just outside. It's 1-2. Or if he wants to play for the best quarterback in all of sports, just by name, Swag Kelly in the Canadian Football League. Who is he with again? I think he's with, like, Saskatoon. 1-2 is taken low, ball 2.
You talk about that, but where can you watch the Canadian Football League?
ESPN.
Really?
Sometimes it's on ESPN. Swag Kelly plays for the Toronto Argonauts. If it's not on there, there are places to find the CFL, Dan.
I'll look at it.
2-2 fouled off the plate, so we stay where we are. I like the CFL because of the weird rules. You can have a game that ends 1-0. You can have a game that ends on a walk-off missed field goal, and you still win because you missed a field goal. As long as it goes out the back of the end zone, you get a point. There's the Rouge, which I do not know how to explain or really what it is. 2-2 foul ball, stays where it is. The CFL is just a beautiful, beautiful game, and it's so weird.
At first, I thought you were talking about the college football league.
Canadian college football is also weird. You can technically end a game 1-0 if it goes into enough overtimes. Never going to see that, though. 2-2 swing and a miss. Flores, his 3rd strikeout. First man retired before Walker Emmons can come up to hit.
That was a quick fastball.
Flores blew it by him. Now Walker Emmons, who is a single and a double today. I have been introduced to the CFL both by living in Maine, in a part of the state that's not too far from Canada, and also a weird obsession with weird football. First pitch to Walker Emmons. That's a strike. It's 0-1. For any of you who follow weird football, you know exactly what I'm talking about. With the Sickos Committee and a strange obsession with football that is anything but normal. Pitches outside. It's 1-1. Remember, tomorrow when the Plainsmen take on the Denver Cougars will be a Relay for Life game. Plainsmen will be wearing special purple uniforms that will be auctioned off after the game. To find more information about the auction, pitches outside to make it 2-1. You can go to our website, northplattplainsmen.com, or check out all of us on our social media pages on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Flores, the 2-1, is outside, and it's 3-1. After the Relay for Life game, there will be a special luminary ceremony to honor survivors of cancer, and then a free showing of The Sandlot brought to us by the good people with the Relay for Life group. 3-1. Pitch is in there for a strike, and the count is full. Then on Sunday, the Plainsmen play their final game against the Denver Cougars, a 4:35 matchup. And then Monday Madness, against the Colorado Rough Riders. That'll be Disney Day at the park. Pitches down, ball 4, and a 1-out walk. Dan, with Disney Day coming up on Monday, I might ask you this again, but who is your favorite Disney character?
Disney character.
Yeah, this is a pretty big question because there's a lot to choose from.
Yeah, that's a tough question.
For me, I don't know. That is really tough because I do like Sebastian from The Little Mermaid. He's a cool crab.
I see.
Simba is a cool lion.
There's too many to pick.
There really are. First pitch is outside, makes it 1-0. Now, if we're including Disney TV shows, it's got to be Dr. Doofenshmirtz. There's no way he's not the best. Like, Dr. Doofenshmirtz is...
Phineas Ferb is top tier.
Oh, Phineas and Ferb is maybe the greatest show on television. And there for a strike, it's 1-1. Because we're bored. 1-1, one down, runner at first, Flores. Runner goes from first, pitches high and away, no throw, a stolen base by Walker Emmons. So he'll be in scoring position with 1 out and a 2-1 count. Travis Monk does a nice backpedal hustle to get in the right position. On deck is Matt Bathauer, Gavin Sherry. Waiting on a 2-1, one man down with his lead-up man. He's walked and flown out twice. Pitch is fouled off, and it'll be 2-2. Two, one down, runner at second. Plainsmen trail in this ball game by 8 runs. Flores, the lefty, in a lefty-righty matchup, comes set. His 2-2 runner breaks for third. It's down for ball 3. Throw down to third is a bit off the line. It was on time, but off target. And now Emmons has stolen twice. He's 90 feet away, facing a full count with a man out.
It looked like Suarez wasn't expecting that fast of a ball from Prince.
He had to move off and catch one that was offline. Full count. Rui Yoshida moves back to normal positionment. There's a line drive foul, and it stays at full.
It looked like that was an early swing, right?
That would have been, yeah. Sherry caught it early and knocked it off foul.
I got that one right.
Dan, you are getting a lot better at color commentary.
I'm just tired.
Good to know, Dan. There's a fly ball into the outfield, going to be a tough play. That one is going to drop in front of the 360 sign. Cut off by Suki. 10-1 the score. Cougars on top. A stands-up RBI double for Gavin Sherry with one away.
That perfectly dropped between the center field and right field. So that was a perfectly dropped ball to come in a score. A Cougars to score.
So now it's the K-man, Matt Bathauer. He struck out his last time up last inning. As this game is a 9-run game, the thoughts of the run rule start to creep into your head. First pitch is a ground ball on the infield, staying fair. Going to be a tough play for Suarez. Bare hand, no throw. And that was a perfectly placed hit by Matt Bathauer. A swinging bunt has them at the corners with one down. And the 3-hitter, Seth Lucero, coming up.
Yeah, that was a perfect power of a swing to confuse Suarez and Nick Flores, the pitcher and the third base. So the third baseman was so out, so the Flores had to take third base. So.
Seth Lucero, name similar to that of Joey Lucchesi, takes inside ball 1. Runners at the corners, one down in a 9-run game. Last time the Plainsmen were run ruled, it was against the Dodge City A's on the 8th of July. 1-0 pitch, a swing and a miss. It's 1-1. By Lucero. And you wonder, with a name like Lucero, if he's Italian-American. 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss down low. It is 1-2. Dan, I'm going to ask a question for you about Seth Lucero. How good is that name of these guys on this team for the Cougars?
Lucero.
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 That's kind of any Italian name sounds cool to me.
1-2 is inside to make it 2-2. Italian names, this is coming from a very biased person whose family last name is Pizzelli and other family last name is D'Agostino, but is heavily Italian.
I think it just it makes it cool because of the accent.
Chopper to first. Sam Bond will have to go to the bag. He will get the out. Run scores. It's a 10-run game. Down to second goes Matt Bathauer. Scoring was Gavin Sherry on the fielder's 3 unassisted. Run does score. Dan, if you want an Italian accent, should hear my family sometime, especially my Uncle Larry, my Aunt Mickey. Ooh. They are from Italy, heavily Italian. They live in southern Connecticut. Still Pizzelli's.
In Maine?
That is, they are in Connecticut.
Oh, Connecticut.
Which is a very big hotbed of Italian Americans, stepping off as Flores. No, none of my Italian family lives in Maine. The closest, I have a cousin who lives out in Worcester, Mass. A city I somewhat enjoy. There's a strike. It's 0-1. Worcester, known in its heyday as the Paris of the 80s, in central Massachusetts. That was more of a quip than anything else, as Worcester, if you've ever been to it, it is an interesting city.
It is?
Yeah, it's the second largest in New England, and there's something about Worcester, man. 0-1, swinging a line drive to left field. That chases Hockmer over. That's down. Bathauer's going to score standing. They're going to have him picked off between first and second. Close play at the bag. Yoshida dives. He is out. Run scores. It'll be 12-1. Barui Yoshida does a fantastic job as Zeke Meinik tried to turn a single into a double. So 3-run score. To the bottom of the fifth we go. It is now 12-1 Cougars.
The Nebraska Lottery. From the Mega Millions to the jackpot and the Nebraska Pick 5, the Nebraska Lottery has it all. And with realtors all over the state, it's as easy as ever to try your luck on the lottery. And please remember to gamble responsibly.
Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeartRadio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at TicketSmarter.com.
Looking to unleash your inner cowboy or cowgirl? Check out KJ's Boots and Western Wear. They have everything you need to embrace the Western lifestyle. Find the perfect fit, whether it's boots, hats, or apparel. Step into a world of Western style at KJ's Boots and Western Wear.
The Nebraska Lottery. From the Mega Millions to the jackpot and the Nebraska Pick 5, the Nebraska Lottery has it all. And with realtors all over the state, it's as easy as ever to try your luck on the lottery. And please remember to gamble responsibly.
Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeartRadio. Ticket Smarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the Ticket Smarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at TicketSmarter.com.
Looking to unleash your inner cowboy or cowgirl? Check out KJ's Boots and Western Wear. They have everything you need to embrace the Western lifestyle.
Garrett Goldbeck leads off the bottom of the fifth inning. Plainsmen now trailing 12-1 in this first game against the Denver Cougars. Goldbeck in today's game, he's 1 for 1 with a walk and a single, takes strike inside. Count will be 0-1. Plainsmen allowed 3 in the top of the fifth. Augustine Sanchez still out working. There's a ground ball through the right side on the glove of Matt Bathauer. And Gary Golbeck, 2 singles in this ball game. He has 2 hits at home after coming to this one with none. And now it's Cade Owens, who has had a disappointing day, a fly out to center field and a strikeout. Not in time. A beautiful 1-4 turn to get Goldbeck. He's retired on the base paths again. So there's 1 down and a runner at first for Nick Hockmer. Hockmer, recent transfer. And the pitch is down to make it 1-0. Coming set is Augustine Sanchez. Pitch is outside to make it 2-0. Hockmer recently transferred to Dallas College Richland. There's a strike, and it's going to be 2-1. Dallas College Richland might have one of the best names in all of colleges, the Thunder Ducks. Pitches up high to make it 3-1. If you listened into the game against the Fort Collins Force, you heard late in that game some of the other great mascots in college sports. The Fightin' Artichokes in Scottsdale Community College. The Black Squirrels at Haverford, as that one's fouled off to make it full count, 3-2 on to Hockmer. Which is to say there are some absolutely amazing college mascots out there. Then there are the duds of the group. I happen to go into a town with 2 duds. Pitches outside for ball 4. And so a walk moves Owens down to second with Jovan Suarez up to hit. In Ithaca, we have 2 colleges, Ithaca College and Cornell University. Both have bad names. Cornell is arguably the worst one of the group, the Big Red. Their mascot is a bear, but they're called the Big Red. I don't know what a Big Red is. I have covered Cornell athletics for 2 years, and I have still no clue what a Big Red counts as. At Ithaca, we are the Bombers. Suarez takes ball 1 down. Now, Bombers, if it had an actual route, as the throw down to Sanchez is low, no runners will advance, might be a good name. But as far as anybody knows, no one knows how Ithaca College got the Bombers nickname. There are 4 options, and the most plausible one is the least likely. Pitches outside. It's 2-0 to Suarez with a man out and 2 on. The one that makes the most sense is that Gunham Aircrafts manufactured bombers for the Second World War in Ithaca, and that is where the name came from. However, everybody agrees that that is not it. We don't know where it comes from. That one is just not it. Pitches down for a strike. It's 2-1. The first option is that the name originated from a football program many years ago when they referred to themselves as the Ithaca Bombers, I believe in a Cortica matchup against SUNY Cortland. The other is that the local newspaper called them the men's basketball team, the Bombers. Suarez fouls it off one of our tents, and it's 2-2 with a man down. After an offensive showing at Ben Light Gymnasium, and the Bombers' name stuck. The third option is that the baseball team used to wear pinstripe uniforms with the Block IC logo on the chest that were very similar to the New York Yankees, and so instead of the Bronx Bombers, we were the Ithaca Bombers. Suarez takes in front of the plate, and the count is full with 2 on and a man out. There's no real reason for any of those, but those are just the 3 likely options. Augustine Sanchez, his payoff pitch to Jovan Suarez with 2 on and a man down, swing and a miss, and there are 2 men away. Suarez strikes out for the second out here in the 5th. And Kenneth Suki, who is a strikeout and a lineout, coming up to hit. A few years ago, as Cade Owens trying to attempt to throw over to second, Ithaca College went about changing its name, or at least tried to, as Sugi takes inside for ball 1. There were 3 options proposed. The Golden Eagles, which is arguably the least interesting of the 3, as Elmira are the Golden Eagles, and Elmira is only about an hour down the road. The Lake Monsters and the Flying Squirrels. Pitches down, ball 2. Flying Squirrels, a tribute to all the little squirrels that we got on South Hill, and Lake Monsters, a tribute to the biggest Finger Lake in terms of length. Swing and a miss, it's 2-1. Cayuga Lake, which is right around where Ithaca College is at. In fact, our campus directly overlooks Cayuga, the most beautiful view of any school in the country. I am biased. 2-1 is outside. It's 3-1. The name change got traction. People like the alternate mascots. However, despite support from faculty and students, wealthy donors to the private schools said that they would retract their money if the name was ever changed from Bombers, swing and a miss to run the count full. And so to this day, we are still the Ithaca Bombers. Well, there's half an inning talking about my beloved IC. Wonder I can cobble together in the next half. 3-2 is high, ball 4, and the bases are loaded for Sam Bond. With 2 away, Plainsmen trailing by 11 runs, trying to thin the deficit here. And time is called by the Cougars. They do have a righty warming up in their bullpen. Augustine Sanchez with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Going to try and talk his way into staying in this game. As the head coach, Mark Cerullo, he is out to talk with the Cougars starter, Augustine Sanchez, the lefty from Denver North. Same high school as I mentioned earlier that the former Boston Braves starter Virgil Jones went to. Mound meeting over, and Augustine Sanchez will be allowed to stay in this ballgame and face Sam Bond with the bases loaded and 2 men out. Bond this season, with runners in scoring position, hitting just .143 with 7 runs batted in. He has 7 RBIs entering this plate appearance. Bond takes his time, now steps back in. He walked his last time up against Sanchez in the 4th. Plainsmen trying to spur on a rally. First pitch is a high pop-up. Foul territory, first base side. Matt Bathauer settles under it. Plainsman threat is neutralized. They load the bases with 2 outs and no runs score. Plainsmen will still trail by 11 as we enter inning number 6.
Nebraska Land Bank. Nebraska Land provides big bank services with the benefits of a local establishment. With 3 locations in North Platte, Nebraska Land provides home loans and personal accounting services along with business service as well.
At Mid-Plains Community College, we look to the future of students and their success, the future of the workforce and our community. We don't believe in waiting for opportunity, we create opportunity through a hands-on learning experience with instructors that provide one-on-one knowledge, skills, and training. Because whether you're on your way to a 4-year college or university or starting a new career, the future is you. Transform your future at Mid-Plains Community College.
Scottsbluff County Visitors Bureau, located just 3 hours from North Platte. Scottsbluff County features some of the most stunning landmarks in the state, from Chimney Rock to the surrounding hills and bluffs. Scottsbluff County has it all for your outdoor exploring dreams.
Nebraska Land Bank. Nebraska Land provides big bank services with the benefits of a local establishment. With 3 locations in North Platte, Nebraska Land provides home loans and personal accounting services along with business service as well.
At Mid-Plains Community College, we look to the future of students and their success, the future of the workforce and our community. We don't believe in waiting for opportunity, we create opportunity through a hands-on learning experience with instructors that provide one-on-one knowledge, skills, and training. Because whether you're on your way to a 4-year college or university or starting a new career, the future is you. Transform your future at Mid-Plains Community College.
Scottsbluff County Visitors Bureau, located just 3 hours from North Platte. Scottsbluff County features some of the most stunning landmarks in the state, from Chimney Rock to the surrounding hills and bluffs. Scottsbluff County has it all for your outdoor exploring dreams.
Nebraska Land Bank. Nebraska Land provides big bank services with the benefits of a local establishment. With 3 locations in North Platte, Nebraska Land provides home loans and personal accounting services along with business.
Hideyoshi Kawahara in relief of Nick Flores, who goes 2 innings, allows 5 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned, 2 walks and 3 strikeouts. Kawahara will face Mike Bathauer, Will Brazil, and Brady Webb. who our press box has selected for Bath Hour his walk-up song to be Barbie Girl by Aqua. Dan, you, myself, Nicole, and Faith went to see the Barbie movie last night, and we had a blast.
Yeah, that movie, I was not expecting that.
I was not expecting Barbie to have a plot, and yet Barbie had a plot. Kawahara's first pitch is golfed into left field, moving Hockmer over, shielding his eyes against the sun. Cade Owens has a better read on it, will make the play for out number 1 here in the top of the 6th. Plainsmen trail by 11, and if they can't get any runs across in the next 2 innings, they will be run ruled. They would need to score 2 to get out of the run rule jam. As the lefty Will Brazil comes up, he was hitting .600 entering today's game, has a double, and that one is lined into center field. Owens is going to have a tough play on it. Lives, makes the catch. Cade Owens, a diving out, snares the ball in his glove. A beautiful play, hang a star on it. 2 away. And that will bring Brady Webb up to Webb. It will be a strike. It's 0-1. Webb waiting for the 0-1 pitch with 2 down from Hideyoshi Kawahara. He last pitched against the Greeley Grays on Tuesday. A ground ball to the left side. A nice play by Golbeck across his body. It will not be in time. Garrett Golbeck made a fantastic twirling play, just too late to turn the out. So an infield hit from Brady Webb to bring Jack Deere back up to hit. Deere today has doubled, struck out, and popped out. He was the second of 3 strikeouts that Nick Flores recorded. Deere waiting for the first pitch with a man on and 2 out. He takes in the dirt for ball 1. Two of the last 3 batters have come up to walk-up songs that are from the SpongeBob show. The line-out by Brazil was Ripped Pants, and now Jack Deere to Goofy Goober.
That's another good Disney character. Oh, no, is that Disney?
It's Nickelodeon.
It's Nickelodeon.
It's escaped Bob Iger's grasp.
Almost about the same thing.
It's very similar. Nickelodeon makes... Man, SpongeBob, that's a top-tier show. That and Phineas and Ferb, I don't know how to rank those two. 1-0 is a line drive right to the glove of Jovan Suarez. Barely has to move a muscle, and the side is retired. A 2-out single does not come to pass, and for the first time since the 2nd inning, the Cougars have not plated a run. To the bottom of the 6th we go. Plainsmen trailing by 11.
Great seats, safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. Choose great seats from over 125,000 live events, all backed with a TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Get your tickets smarter at ticketsmarter.com.
Great Plains Foot and Ankle, providing quality health care since 1991. Great Plains Foot and Ankle is the perfect place to go for any foot pains. And with no referrals needed, it's as easy as ever to schedule an appointment with them today.
North Platte Regional Airport. With 2 daily flights to Denver, North Platte Regional Airport is just 1 short connection away from any destination in the world, all with short lines and personal service. Remember, on your
Braden Zirkle, Noah Prince, and Rui Yoshida against Augustine Sanchez, who is back out for his 6th inning of work. The last 3 in the Plainsmen order, they need to score 2 runs over 2 innings if they want to avoid the run rule. Zirkle on the first pitch takes down for a ball. It's 1-0. Plainsmen have left 8 men on base coming into the 6th inning. They've had opportunities to get runs across. They've squandered them all. 1-0 is high. It's 2-0. The 1 run they do have came off an error. As Sanchez walks out behind the mound, gets the ball and steps back on up. 2-0 pitch. That ball is hit in the air to center field. Should be playable for Webb. Brady Webb in on it, makes the catch, and the first out of the 6th inning. A fly out, and that'll bring the 8-hitter Noah Prince, was 1 for 2 in the day, is reached on an error and a single. So Prince, in what could be his final game in a Plainsman uniform, ground ball foul, it's 1-0. Oh, 1, 1 down. Bottom of the 6th, Plainsmen trailing by 11. Pitch home, swinging a high, fly ball to left field. That's going to chase Jack Deere back. Still moving back at the wall. It's gone! Into the National Guard base. Noah Prince, a loud home run over the Gatorade sign. Plainsmen trail by 10. Smashed that one over the left field wall. The first Plainsman to hit one into the Armory this season. And it's Noah Prince. Buena notte. A 10-run game. Who else to do it but the big catcher? He gets the big hat. And a man down for Rui Yoshida. Prince with a loud home run. He had one in batting practice that went on top of the Armory. That one misses the brick building. To the left, Yoshida takes a strike. It's 0-1. And now the Plainsmen need just one run to get themselves out of run rule trouble. Yoshida, 0-1, takes away. It's 1-1. Plainsmen, after the loud home run, trail 12-2. Yoshida, that's a ground ball. A nice diving play by Mike Bathauer, who will make no throw. And it looks like when he made the dive, he got himself bad on the arm, and he is down on the dirt. And never a sight that you want to see. He is sprawled out by the third base bag on the dive. Seems like he trapped his arm underneath himself. And a scary injury, as the trainer will be out to check on him. We will take a break, and we will come back with more news after the injury. Mike Bathauer back to the dugout after a scary dive. We hope he's okay. As the trainers look at him, Gary Golbeck takes a strike. It's 0-1. Cooper Latino is the new third baseman for the Denver Cougars. Pitches down. It's 1-1. Golbeck is 2 for 2 on the day with 2 singles and a walk. He's got Rui Yoshida at first. Next pitch is taken inside for a ball. Count makes it 2-1. Check on the runner at first. He will be safe. Garrett Golbeck takes a pitch inside. It is now 2-2 with a man down and a man at first base. Cunningham set, the lefty, check the runner at first, and Yoshida is back in safe. Pitch is down for ball 3, and the count will run to full. Cooper Latino, the new third baseman, from Parker, Colorado. One of multiple players the Plainsmen have faced from Colorado State at Pueblo. Has not played in his first year at CSU Pueblo. In football, he played football. In high school, he played football and baseball, taken high, and a walk with man out and now 2 on from Garrett Golbeck to bring Cade Owens up to hit. 2 on and a man down. Plainsmen trailing by 10, trying to get out of run rule danger. Owens has reached on a fielder's choice. He has also struck out and flown out today. Owens takes a strike, and it's 0-1. Latino in high school played catcher and pitcher as well as his infield position. He is now down at third base. 0-1 pitch is in, and a good stop by Zeke Minnick. It's 1-1. The righty who was warming in the Denver Cougars bullpen is now back to their dugout. 1-1 pitch. Owens hits a fly ball out to right center field, playable for Brady Webb. He breaks the catch, and he catches it too far in for Yoshida to advance, so 2 on and 2 out. Plainsmen trailing by 10 with Nick Hockmer up to hit. He has walked, reached on a fielder's choice, and flown out to left field, as Cade Owens has just had a rough day today, has just missed some big hits. Hockmer, the lefty in a lefty-lefty matchup, trying to get the Plainsmen out of run rule danger. Sanchez still trying to hold the lead to 10. Pitches down for a ball. It's 1-0. Hockmer swing and a miss. So it's 1-1. Skips out of the glove of Minnick with a strike. Hockmer even on the count, 1-1. Playing for the Thunder Ducks. Lefty getting ready. In a lefty-lefty matchup, Hockmer to Sanchez. He takes high, ball 3, and the Plainsmen with 1 ball could load the bases with 2 down for Jovan Suarez. Pitch is down, ball 4, bases loaded with 2 outs after the walk. And that'll bring Jovan Suarez up to hit with the bases juiced and 2 away. He's 0 for 3 on today's ball game. The recent transfer to Nebraska Wesleyan, hitting .286 with runners in scoring position this year. 10 runs batted in. First pitch, swinging a ground ball, foul left side. It's 0-1. Suarez choking up on the bat, just trying to put it into play and get something going for the Plainsmen. With the bases loaded and 2 men out, Plainsmen trail by 10. They've already got 1 across here in the 6th. 0-1 is down, 1-1 the count as it hits the dirt in front of the plate. Minnick has to block it. 1-1, 2 down. Bases are all full of the green and white. Suarez readies, trying to get the Plainsmen out of run rule trouble. Pitch home is taken down for a ball. It skips past Minnick. Runners hold, 2-1. And Suarez could work a bases-loaded walk, just like the Plainsmen did in the 6th inning multiple times against the Fort Collins Force. Some kind of magic to the 6th inning, and Plainsmen getting walks. Back-to-back walks, plus a flyout. 2-1, 2 down, bases loaded. Yoshida cheats off of third. There's a line drive hit in the air to center field. Moving back, Brady Webb still moving back. He reaches up, makes the catch by his head, and the Cougars get out of trouble with the bases loaded. But Noah Prince, a solo home run, hits it to the National Guard and makes this game 12-2 heading to the 7th inning.
Nebraska Land Bank. Nebraska Land provides big bank services with the benefits of local establishments. With 3 locations in North Platte, Nebraska Land provides home loans and personal accounting services along with business service as well.
Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeartRadio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at TicketSmarter.com.
Clear, focused eye care with comprehensive optometry service ranging from exams, corrective lenses, and treatments for dry eye. Clear Focus is your one-stop shop for any visual needs you have. Check them out at clearfocuseyecare.com.
Nebraska Land Bank. Nebraska Land provides big bank services with the benefits of local establishments. With 3 locations in North Platte, Nebraska Land provides home loans and personal accounting services along with business service as well.
Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeartRadio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at TicketSmarter.com.
Noah Prince hits a mammoth home run in the bottom of the 6th. Plainsmen now trail 12-2. As Hideyoshi Kawahara will look to keep it a 10-run game. He'll have to face 9-1-2 from the Cougars. Walker Emmons leading off. Emmons on the first pitch he sees takes high and away for ball 1. The kid from Loveland, Colorado, set to go to Adams State. 1-0 to Edmonds, takes it high, and it's 2-0. Was a part of the 970 Sun Devils baseball team as his prep club. 2-0, swing and a miss at one upstairs by his neck, and it's 2-1. Kawahara gets him to chase upstairs. Emmons was originally part of the Fort Collins Force. Now, on the Denver Cougars, takes a strike, and it's 2-2. Loveland, Colorado, home to Olympic skier and NFL receiver / return man Jeremy Bloom. 2-2, swinging a line drive over the head of Gobeck as he makes no jump to left field. Leadoff single for the Cougars. Loveland also home to the Big Thompson River, which has flooded twice majorly, once in 1976 and one in 2013. The 76 flood was a big tragedy for the area. It claimed over 100 lives. As now Gavin Sherry comes up. The Denver native. He hit .359 in April at Colby Community College in Colby, Kansas. Pitches outside to make it 1-0. Kawahara working to a 1-0 count. Man on first, nobody out. He comes set at the belt. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and it is 1-1. Denver, a city I've been to a couple of times. Obviously, with this team, I've been there a few, covering Plainsmen games, and then before this year, 2017, I went out there in the summer for about a week. 1-1 count is taken high for ball 2. That summer, my mom had an internship at the Denver Art Museum to finish off her master's in museum studies from Harvard. Had to do a summer internship. She was either debating between the State of Maine Museum in Augusta or the Denver Museum of Art. She wisely chose Denver, Colorado. Pitches up there for ball 3. As much as I love Maine, Augusta is not a city I would recommend in the state of Maine that anybody visit. There's really nothing redeemable about Disgusta. There's a river, and there's like 2 restaurants and a good bagel place. It's about it. Foul ball, it's 3-2. The Capital District is not a fun place to be. It's always very gray. And as a still industrialist city in Maine, there's just nothing to Augusta. Anyway, back to Denver. Same hometown that Gavin Sherry shares. Full count offering from Kawahara on home. He swings and hits one high in the air out to right field, moves Kenneth Sugi over, trying to find it in the sun, and he does for out number 1. Returning to first is Walker Emmons and Matt Bathauer coming up to hit. The Bathauer boys, as we've mentioned already, from Kingman, Arizona. Kingman is the home to Tariq Skubal, and for me, most notably, Doug Mirabelli. Checking the runner at first, he's back in time. Doug Mirabelli was a backup catcher for the Red Sox in the early 2000s. He is most well known for the trade and then subsequent retrade with the San Diego Padres in 06. First pitch is taken low for ball 1. Mirabelli was used as the catcher for Plainsman knuckleballer Tim Wakefield. However, before the 2006 season, Red Sox tried to get a relief pitcher from the Padres in exchange of Mirabelli. It did not work for either side. Mirabelli wasn't hitting for the Padres. Pitches in there for a ball. It's 2-0, and the reliever the Red Sox got was not doing too well out of the pen. So the teams made a decision. The Red Sox wanted Mirabelli back because Tim Wakefield was struggling with his catcher being Jason Varitek, who was not used to catching the knuckleball. Pitches inside to make it 3-0. So on a day in May, or I think it was June maybe, the Red Sox made a trade with the Padres, a swap of the players. Mirabelli came back to Boston, and he was flown in that morning from San Diego. Pitch is in there for a strike. It's 3-1 on a private jet paid for by John Henry and the Red Sox, and then got an escort from Logan Airport in Boston to Fenway Park to catch that night's game, as the starter was Tim Wakefield. He had to put his pads and uniform on in the police car as he got the escort. Swing and a miss. The count is full. He caught that game, and if I think I remember correctly, he got a hit that day too. Mirabelli, I believe, was also a part of the Red Sox teams that won a World Series. Swing and a foul ball. Count stays at 3-2. Mirabelli was a two-time World Series champion in 04 with the Red Sox and 07. After 07, he retired. Varitek had to find a new knuckleball catcher. That ball is down, and with an out, there are 2 on. As a walk issued to Matt Bathauer to bring up Seth Lucero from Youngstown State in Ohio, whose team might have one of the nicest mascots in college sports, the Penguins at Youngstown State. If you've seen their football helmets, they've got the big penguin with the winter beanie cap on it. Their 50-yard line has a little penguin in a beanie cap with a scarf. Their D1 FCS football. I don't believe they've ever played my beloved D1 school, the University of Maine Black Bears. Pitches in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And as I say all that, they have a pinch hitter, Jackson Nutter. So never mind. On Seth Lucero, Nutter chops one foul, third base side. It goes to 0-2. Nutter taking over as the new DH in this ball game. From Aurora, Colorado, goes to Illinois Tech. Works out with Ryan Lavarnway as there is strike 3 called. That will be out number 2. Caught him looking on 3 pitches to bring Zeke Minnick up. Ryan Lavarnway, everything seems to come back to random catchers from the early to mid 2000s. And if I remember correctly, Lavarnway was a member of the Red Sox. He was. Ryan Lavarnway played 4 years in Boston. He hit .201 from 2011 through 2014. Ground ball on the third base side, fielded by Suarez in fair territory. Goes to the bag. There is out number 3. A smart play by Suarez to get the short out. And the side is retired in the top of inning number 7. Plainsmen will go to the bottom half, needing a run to avoid the run rule.
Great Plains Foot and Ankle, providing quality health care since 1991. Great Plains Foot and Ankle is the perfect place to go for any foot pains. And with no referrals needed, it's as easy as ever to schedule an appointment with them today.
Maple Park Dental Associates has the best quality dental care and the friendliest staff with top-notch dentists in 3 locations. You can be sure to get your regular checkups and cleaning plus any dental care anyone in your family needs, including fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, wisdom tooth extractions, implants, dentures, partials, straightening, and whitening. They can even help with those facial fine lines and wrinkles. Love your smile with the help of Maple Park Dental Associates with offices in North Platte, Sutherland, and Broken Bow.
Miller Coors provides beer to Bellwood Field for the 2023 season. From Coors Banquet and Light to Budweiser and other Bud products, the Plainsmen are proud to have Miller Coors provide beverages for all Plainsmen home games, and please drink responsibly.
Great Plains Foot and Ankle, providing quality health care since 1991. Great Plains Foot and Ankle is the perfect place to go for any foot pains. And with no referrals needed, it's as easy as ever to schedule an appointment with them today.
Maple Park Dental Associates has the best quality dental care and the friendliest staff with top-notch dentists in 3 locations. You can be sure to get your regular checkups and cleaning plus any dental care anyone in your family needs, including fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, wisdom tooth extractions, implants, dentures, partials, straightening, and whitening. They can even help with those facial fine lines and wrinkles. Love your smile with the help of Maple Park Dental Associates with offices in North Platte, Sutherland, and Broken Bow.
Miller Coors provides beer.
Nolan Marthaler coming in relief of Augustine Sanchez, who goes 6 innings, allows 5 hits, 2 runs. Just one of them was earned, the home run by Noah Prince. He walked 7, struck out 3. He will face Kenneth Sugi, Sam Bond, and Braden Zirkle. If anybody gets on, Noah Prince will hit. Plainsmen need a run here in the bottom of the 7th to avoid the run rule. Foul ball, it's 0-1. Marthalar comes set. His 0-1 pitch is in there for a strike, and it's quickly 0-2. Marthalar, another Adams State kid, one of multiple on this Cougars team. 0-2 to Sugi is down 1-2. Adams State University is in southern Colorado in Alamosa. Home to the Adams State Grizzlies, team which competes in the Rocky Mountain Athletics Conference. Sugi takes inside, and it is 2-2. Neil Nelson, a Hall of Fame basketball coach, went to Adams State, along with Pat Porter, a 2-time Olympic runner. Pitch is down, ball 3. Sugi will have the count loaded. Trevante Williams, a former basketball player, also went to Adams State, along with Myron Thompson, a member of the Canadian Parliament. At this point, I'm just reading off their Wikipedia page. Full count to Sugi, swinging a line drive hit sharply into right field, chasing back the right fielder. He catches it on a line, out number 1. Sam Bond, 1 for 3 in the day. He is singled as the lights are about to come on at Bellwood Field. Plainsmen would like to give it a good reason for it. Sam Bond waits. First pitch. He takes for a strike. It's 0-1. As the lights have been flicked on here at Bellwood. Bond walked earlier in this ballgame, chops one over to third, foul right to the right of Jared Jones, and it's 0-2. Plainsmen trying to get anybody on for Noah Prince. 0-2. Swinging a line drive hit sharply into left field. That's going to be a tough play. It will get down and bounce off the wall. Sam Bond takes a turn from first. He's going to turn into second. A stand-up double with 1 out for the Plainsmen, and the run that would take away the run rule is in scoring position. With 1 out for Braden Zirkle, who walked earlier. Sam Bond is now 1 for 3 with a double, 2 outs and a walk today. Zirkle is 0 for 2, 2 flyouts to the outfield and a walk. DH, waiting, coming set is Nolan Malthalar. Taken inside for a ball, it's 1-0 on to Zirkle. Zirkle stands up with the bat and waits on the 1-0 pitch. He wears that one off his hip. Hit by pitch with a man out and 2 on base for Noah Prince, who last time hit a high, deep, powerful home run out to left field. Trying to replicate here. 2 on and a man down. Plainsmen trying to avoid the run rule. The middle infielders will shift over to the left and into double play depth against the righty Prince. Gavin Sherry is playing almost right behind the second base bag as the infield plays a pull position against the righty. 0-1 is high, make it 1-0. On to Noah Prince in what could be his final outing in a Plainsman uniform. His last at-bat was a home run. 1-0 pitch is golfed to left field and foul. It goes to 1-1. Put a good swing on it, but chopped it foul. Second baseman Gavin Sherry ready to cover the bag in case anything is hit on the ground. 1-1. Taken low, make it 2-1. On deck is Rui Yoshida. Prince trying to extend this ball game into an 8th inning of play. Marthalar waits for the sign from Minnick. He comes set. 2-1 is taken for ball 3. And Zeke Minnick has a word with the home plate umpire, Ron Russo. The count is 3-1 with a man down. 2 on. Plainsmen trying to load the bases. Remember, they had him loaded in the last half inning. Couldn't get anything across. Coming set is Malthalar. 3-1 pitch is in the dirt. Skips away from the catcher. Down to third goes Sam Bond. He will hold up there. The bases are loaded with 1 away, and the Plainsmen have a runner 90 feet away from taking away the run rule, and Rui Yoshida up to hit. And the Plainsmen would not be surprising if they went to run rule or try to bunt to avoid the run rule, as out comes the courtesy runner, Carmelo Ortiz. Down to first is Ortiz. Second is Zirkle. Third is Sam Bond with Rui Yoshida. Trying to extend the ball game. Plainsmen trailing by 10. If they can't get anything across here in the 7th, it is over. If they can, we will play an 8th. Coming set is Malthalar. Yoshida takes a strike, and it's 0-1. Malthalar trying to just work out of it. Yoshida takes his half hack, now sets up. 0-1 with the infield in. Swinging a ground ball to third, a nice diving play. Steps on the bag, can't get it. He does get the out, run scores. There is no double play, and there will be no run rule in the 7th. Plainsmen score the run. A nice hang on. Down to second moves Prince. Yoshida on to first. And there are runners at first and second with 2 away. Plainsmen now trail by 9. So they will not get run ruled here in the 7th. Golbeck takes the first pitch for a strike. It's 0-1. The lefty Golbeck has yet to be retired today. 2 for 2 with 2 walks. 0-1 taken away to make it 1-1. Lefty-righty matchup. Plainsmen now trail by 9. 2 on, 2 out. Golbeck with the 1-1 count, swinging a line drive into left field, chasing down the line. That'll be a foul ball. Golbeck got into it. Would have been a 2 RBI double, but a hecked foul. So it'll be a 1-2 count, 2 down. Golbeck ready. Marthalar comes set. He is 1-2. Is taken for ball 2. The count evens 2 apiece with 2 down and 2 on. So deuces are wild. Plainsmen trail by 9. They have successfully avoided being run ruled in 7 innings. 2-2. Swinging a ground ball to short. Shielded by Ortiz. He'll go the long way to first in time, and the inning ends. But the Plainsmen get the 1 run that they need across. To the 8th inning we go. We will play some more baseball. 12-3 the score.
The Nebraska Lottery. From the Mega Millions to the jackpot and the Nebraska Pick 5, the Nebraska Lottery has it all. And with realtors all over the state, it's as easy as ever to try your luck on the lottery. And please remember to gamble responsibly.
Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeartRadio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at TicketSmarter.com.
Looking to unleash your inner cowboy or cowgirl? Check out KJ's Boots and Western Wear. They have everything you need to embrace the Western lifestyle. Find the perfect fit, whether it's boots, hats, or apparel. Step into a world of Western style at KJ's Boots and Western Wear.
The Nebraska Lottery. From the Mega Millions to the jackpot and the Nebraska Pick 5, the Nebraska Lottery has it all. And with realtors all over the state, it's as easy as ever to try your luck on the lottery. And please remember to gamble responsibly.
Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeartRadio. Ticket Smarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million.
Plainsmen extend this game to the 8th inning. So it'll be Cooper Latino on the hit against Hideyoshi Kawahara. Latino came in for Mike Bathauer, who was injured down at third base. Pitch is taken outside for ball 1. If the Cougars get a run in this 8th inning, the run rule applies for the bottom half. If they don't, then we will play on for the 9th. 1-0, swing and a foul ball. It goes to 1-1. As Prince watches it hit down by the Tents. Plainsmen trailing by 9. Cooper Latino up to hit. And excuse me, been feeling a bit under the weather. Plainsmen have had a lot of guys go down due to sickness on the last road trip. And being in a hotel room with one of them and being on a bus with a group of them, can't really avoid it. Pitches outside, it's 2-1. Two on the count, nobody out. Kawahara on to Latino, takes outside, it's 3-1. Trying to work a leadoff walk and bring it up to Will Brazil. Kawahara sets, fires the 3-1 on home. It's a fly ball hit into the outfield, playable for Garrett Golbeck. He calls everybody off, and the shortstop makes the play for out number 1. So Garrett Golbeck retires the leadoff batter, and now Will Brazil will come up to hit. He's 0 for 3 today with a walk. Comes set. First pitch is called a strike. Checked, but that one was going to be a strike regardless. It's 0-1. Kawahara, his 0-1 pitch is pop-up. Right side. Sam Bond in on it. Noah Prince is out. Noah Prince drops it. Prince could have had out number 2, but it clangs off his glove. And so it's an 0-2 count with a man down. Brazel's still up to hit. The lefty trying to earn his way on and get a run across for the Cougars. Not trying to stretch their bullpen any more than they have to. Plainsmen would like to play a full 9 and avoid the embarrassment of being run ruled. 0-2. Takes outside. It's 1-2. Top of the 8th. One man out on 1-2 count from Kawahara to Will Brazel. Here's the pitch. Swinging a pop-up. Right side. Kenneth Sugi will come in on it lazily and will reach out to make the catch. There's 2 away. So Brady Webb, who has been retired just once today, was a strikeout looking by Nick Flores. He has also walked, been hit by a pitch, and singled. Setting up. First pitch is hit high in the air, center field. Cade Owens calling everybody off, and he barely has to move a muscle to make the play. 1-2-3 go the Cougars in the top of the 8th inning. So to the bottom half we go. Plainsmen still trailing by 9 runs.
Nebraska Land Bank. Nebraska Land provides big bank services with the benefits of a local establishment. With 3 locations in North Platte, Nebraska Land provides home loans and personal accounting services along with business service as well.
At Mid-Plains Community College, we look to the future of students and their success, the future of the workforce and our community. We don't believe in waiting for opportunity, we create opportunity through a hands-on learning experience with instructors that provide one-on-one knowledge, skills, and training. Because whether you're on your way to a 4-year college or university or starting a new career, the future is you. Transform your future at Mid-Plains Community College.
Scottsbluff County Visitors Bureau. Located just 3 hours from North Platte, Scottsbluff County features some of the most stunning landmarks in the state. From Chimney Rock to the surrounding hills and bluffs, Scottsbluff County has it all for your outdoor exploring dreams.
Nebraska Land Bank. Nebraska Land provides big bank services with the benefits of a local establishment. With 3 locations in North Platte, Nebraska Land provides home loans and personal accounting services along with business service as well.
At Mid-Plains Community College, we look to the future of students and their success, the future of the workforce and our community. We don't believe in waiting for opportunity.
Cade Owens will lead off the bottom of the 8th. Plainsmen trailing by 9 here against the Denver Cougars. Owens 0 for 4 today. He has reached on a fielder's choice. As Nolan Mouthalar will come on for his 2nd inning of work. He allowed a run that continued this game in the 7th. Owens takes ball 1 inside. A ball game that has now lasted nearly 2.5 hours. Coming set. 1-0 is taken down. It's 2-0 for Owens. As we have problems with the lights here at Billwood Field. Owens takes low and away. It's 3-0. Some of them out in the outfield have not turned on. So we're going to have to figure that out. 3-0 count, nobody down in a 9-run ball game. It'll be Owens, Hockmer, and Suarez. Owens starts this inning with a leadoff walk. As he takes ball 4 inside, and that's going to bring Hockmer up. He's been retired twice, a walk and a single. It's going to be 2 walks to his name. Hockmer waits for the first pitch. He hits one in the air, center field, playable for Brady Webb. Going to be a tough one. Webb coming in on it, still coming in, makes the catch. Owens has to go back to first, 1 out. A shallow pop-up that found the glove of Brady Webb. So it's a man down and a man at first for Jovan Suarez. In the bottom of the 8th, Plainsmen trailing 12-3, a 9-run affair. The Cougars have piled it on against the Plainsmen, particularly Bryce Butterfield, who gave up 7 runs and Nick Flores, who gave up 5. All the ones to Flores were earned. Only 2 to Butterfield were earned. First pitch to Suarez is low for ball 1. Jovan taps the plate, gets ready as Marthalar comes set. His 1-0 to Suarez is taken in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Bottom of the 8th, 1-1 count, man down, man at first. Plainsmen trail by 9. They've scored 1 in each of the last 2 innings. Here's his 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Suarez, the Salina, Kansas native, tried to go at 1 low in the dirt. He missed completely, so it's a 1-2 count with a man down and a man at first. Marthalar sets as he gets the sign from Zeke Minnick. Comes up with the glove right below the Cougars text on his jersey. Fires home, swing and a miss. There is out number 2. Suarez strikes out for the second time today. Marthalar has his first K, and that'll bring up Kenneth Suki with 2 down and a man at first. Coming to the plate to the tunes of Uptown Girl, the walk-up song he has had since July with the Plainsmen. He made the change after Father's Day. Pitches down by his feet, 1-0 to Sugi. He's only reached base on a walk today. He's lined out twice to the outfield and struck out swinging, as his month of July has been a bit troublesome. 1-0, that one is going to get over the glove of Matt Balther. Into right field, down to third goes Cato, and Sugi stops a 2-out single, his first hit of the day. Sugi roped one over the head of Matt Bathauer, and now Sam Bond trying to ride the lightning and give the Plainsmen another run across to make it an 8-run game. Bond readies in the right-handed box with runners at the corners, 2 down. Bond doubled his last plate appearance, came around to score. Sugi inches off of first. That one is lifted to center field, driving out Webb, now coming in. Webb settles, makes the catch, and the inning is over. Plainsmen have him at the corners, but nothing comes across for them. So to the 9th inning we go. The score is still 12-3.
North Platte Regional Airport. With 2 daily flights to Denver, North Platte Regional Airport is just 1 short connection away from any destination in the world, all with short lines and personal service. Remember on your next flight to fly with North Platte.
Pepsi. From providing beverages to Plainsmen home games to being in the local deli's drink cooler, Pepsi is proud to support the North Platte Plainsmen, and our thanks to them for keeping the drink coolers stocked and ready at Billwood Field.
Get great seats, safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. Choose great seats from over 125,000 live events, all backed with a TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Get your tickets smarter at TicketSmarter.com.
Great Plains Foot and Ankle, providing quality health care since 1991. Great Plains Foot and Ankle is the perfect place to go for any foot pains. And with no referrals needed, it's as easy as ever to schedule an appointment with them today.
North Platte Regional Airport. With 2 daily flights to Denver, North Platte Regional Airport is just 1 short connection away from any destination in the world, all with short lines and personal service. Remember on your next flight to fly with North Platte.
Pepsi. From providing beverages to Plainsmen home games to being in the local deli's drink cooler, Pepsi is proud to support the North Platte Plainsmen, and our thanks to them for keeping the drink coolers stocked and ready at Billwood Field.
Get great seats, safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. Choose great seats from over 125,000 live events, all backed with a TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Get your tickets smarter at TicketSmarter.com.
Great Plains Foot and Ankle, providing quality health care since 1991. Great Plains Foot and Ankle is the perfect place to go for any foot pains. And with no referrals needed, it's as easy as ever to schedule an appointment with them today.
North Platte Regional Airport. With 2 daily flights to Denver, North Platte Regional Airport is just 1 short connection away from any destination in the world, all with short lines and personal service. Remember on your next flight to fly with North Platte.
Pepsi. From providing beverages to Plainsmen home games to being in the local deli's drink cooler, Pepsi is proud to support the North Platte Plains.
Justin Santos will be out to pitch the ninth inning as we are still having light issues here at Bill Wood Field. We tried turning him off to reset him, and now they're just not coming back on. So Jared Jones and Mark Cerullo are talking with Ron Russo, the home plate umpire, about what to do in this scenario. The light has gotten a little too dim to read fly balls and pitches, so as soon as we come back from break, we might have to take another one while we figure this out, and that's exactly what we will do. So a weird sequence. The lights went out. We had a fair delay. Our home plate umpire just up and left during the delay, so Travis Monk is calling balls and strikes from the field. Pitch is low for ball 1. He didn't have his equipment as he was scheduled to be the field umpire. Our hold-on plate umpire just left. Top of the 9th, 12-3 ball game. Line drive right to the glove of Rui Yoshida for out number 1. Justin Santos is on the mound for the Plainsmen. Hideyoshi Kawahara goes 3 innings, allows 2 hits, a walk, and a strikeout. He settles down the Cougars. So we do finally have the lights back. There was a moment there when I thought that the lights would be off for a while, and they were, but we were able to get them back. Taken low for a ball by Walker Emmons, it's 1-0. With the man down, top of the 9th, a 12-3 game. Swing and a miss, it's 1-1. This has been a weird ball game. That's all I can say about today. But the legend that is Travis Monk having a great day. Ground ball back to Santos, barehands it on to first. The throw is wide. Emmons will go down to second. And this ball game, which is now nearing the 3-hour mark, continues to drag on. An error by Santos pulled Sam Bond off the bag. Man at second, 1 down. And now the leadoff man, Gavin Sherry. Trying to get something going here. Top of the 9th with a 9-run lead. Santos pitching today, scheduled to start on Sunday. The righty getting an inning of work. First pitch, that's a strike. It's 0-1. This is the weirdest and perhaps most interesting blowout I have ever seen. Santos is 0-1, is down, make it 1-1. Now I'm just trying to think of topics to talk about that are not the game. Santos with his 1-1 offering to Gavin Sherry. Runner at second, swinging a ground ball over to short. Goldback will have to dive, can't get it. Run's going to come in to score. The throw in from Owens is going to be up for Prince, a bit up the line. Down to second goes the runner, 13-3. Runner down to second with 1 away after the double. Run scores on the air, will not be counted against Santos. Santos ready to fire the first pitch to Matt Bathauer. Bathauer, the lefty, takes one low for a ball. It's 1-0. One down, runner at second, 13-3 your score. Cougars on top. Santos check at the runner at second. That will go to center field. Another error committed by the Plainsmen. That's the third today. So runner 90 feet away with 1 out. This game continues to get weirder. Bathauer, Mike's brother, who got injured earlier in this ball game, from Adams State in southern Colorado. Born in Arizona, takes one high to make it 2-0. Lefty-righty matchup, 2-0, a man down, and a runner at third. Pitches upstairs, 3-0. 3-0 count, Santos to the lefty. Here's his pitch. Foul ball right side, back over our heads. It's 3-1. That one misses the roof of the press box. I've yet to have a foul ball catchable. Obviously being behind these layers of glass doesn't help. We had one on the 4th of July that Daniel refused to reach out the window for. Shut up, Dan, you should have caught it. Fly ball into center field, playable for Hockmer. He makes the catch, runner tags from third. The throw in will be enough to hold the runner, so it's 2 down. Oh, you didn't want to hurt your hand, Dan? Oh, I'm sorry. Your hand would have gotten a little hurt. Oh, boo-hoo. There's no way you played baseball, Dan. You should have caught that barehanded. I'm still holding a grudge against you. You cannot say that while you work for a baseball team, Daniel. I'm going to smack you with something. Oh, boo-hoo. I'm going to throw a water bottle at you. I got to cool down. Dan, if it comes to it, this is coming at you. 1-0. Pitch to Jackson Nutter. Swing and a miss. It's 1-1. All I'm saying is, Dan, I've caught a foul ball before on the roof of a building, and that one didn't have netting in front of it. I just reached out and grabbed it and still was able to do post-game for that baseball game. You skips away, and it will be 14-3 as Prince. Santos doesn't even bother to cover. A wild pitch scores the runner. So it'll be 2-1 to Nutter. I'm sorry, Dan. Thank you for your forgiveness. You really do, and it's a little sad. You don't deserve as much criticism as you get. Daniel, if Nicole is what she is saying true, that ball is lifted to center field. That is not right. Inning over as Gary Goldbeck makes the play. Nicole and I are going to work out our differences with Daniel during the break. When we come back, it'll be the bottom of the ninth, 14-3 the score.
Cougars at 6:35. It is Relay for Life night. Our players will be wearing special jerseys, and you can auction bid on the auction list right now by scanning the code on the flyers throughout the ballpark.
Bottom of the ninth inning, and the greatest umpire in the state of Nebraska, maybe in the country, possibly the world, Travis Monk pulling double duty, the field umpire and the plate umpire. And he will be in the field for the bottom of the ninth inning. Plainsmen will have Zirkle, Prince, and Yoshida up to hit against Nolan Marthalar, excuse me. Zirkle has walked, been hit by a pitch as he grounds that one on the infield. Going to be a tough play for Cooper Latino on to first. It is not in time. A leadoff single for the Plainsmen in the bottom of the ninth. They trail now by 11 runs. As Noah Prince, who hit a large home run to left field. He has not been retired today. He's reached on an error, singled, homered, and walked. Having a great last hurrah for the Plainsmen. Prince hits one, popped up foul, left side, getting off towards the dugout, and it is out of play right onto our heads. So it's 0-1. Remember, tomorrow is the Plainsmen Relay for Life game. here against the Cougars, where they will be wearing their special purple jerseys that we will auction off after the game. More information can be found on our website and on all our social media pages. 0-1 is high for ball 1. Count goes to 1-1. Marthalar sets to fire to Minnick. Zirkle holds, swinging a line drive to center field. That one will be caught for the first time against Prince. He is retired. Back to first goes Zirkle, 1 out. A line out to Brady Webb. Rui Yoshida, he is singled, reached on a fielder's choice, driven in 2 runs in his return to the green and white. His first official game since July the 3rd. Righty climbing in. Yoshida lifts one in the air. That will be playable for the center fielder. Webb makes the catch. Zirkle retires. Back to first, 2 down. I was looking back at the military game, one that Rui Yoshida did start. He got on a fielder's choice, a single, and another fielder's choice. He was then replaced in the lineup by Hideyoshi Kawahara, who ripped a double. As Gary Golbeck, who in that military game walked, singled, and then was replaced by Mitsuki Kono, and then Sota Indin. There's a ball, 1-0 to Golbeck. He has been out just once today. 6-3 in his last at-bat in the 7th, the final out for the Plainsmen with Zirkle at first. 1-0, Golbeck chops it foul, and it's 1-1 on the right side. This game has now gone 3 hours and 3 minutes. Another long Plainsman game. Not helped by the runs in the 3rd. 1-1. Swinging a foul ball towards our left and out of play. It's 1-2. And the Plainsmen are down to their final strike. Golbeck trying to continue this ball game. Bottom of the 9th. 2 down, 1-2 count. 14-3 your score. Golbeck waits. Coming set is Malthalar. 1-2, and that's a called ball, so it's 2-2. With 2 down and a runner at first. Golbeck trying to advance it to Kate Owens and eventually Nick Hockmer. Plainsmen trail by 11. Marthalar sets. Zirkle runs. 2-2 is going to be hit on a line to center field. Zirkle rounds second on to third. He will have to stop there as he slides. The throw is up the line. Golbeck holds at first, and they are at the corners with 2 down. Zirkle was running all the way, and Golbeck smacked it into the outfield. He is now 3 for 4 today, and he'll bring his average up from 300 to well over. Now it's Kate Owens, 0 for 4 with a walk. They're at the corners and 2 outs. Plainsmen trying to just get a run across in this inning. After the long delay, Owens takes low for ball 1. Plainsmen trying to finish out their first home game since July 3rd. McConaughey pointing at Golbeck, swinging a foul ball. It's 1-1. Giving signals to Gary Golbeck. Having fun down by the dugout. 1-1, 2 down. They're at the corners. Bottom of the 9th. Plainsmen trailing 14-3. Owens takes a 1-1 low for ball 2. And it's 2-1 with 2 outs, trying to load the bases for Nick Hockmer. Give him a shot in this ball game. Plainsmen on the top step. 2-1. Chopper on to third. Going to be playable for Latino. He will go sidearm across the body on to first. Not in time. Run scores. 14-4. Down to second goes Golbeck. Infield single. Plates a run. Zirkle scores from third, and the Plainsmen now trail by 10 with 2 outs, trying to do what is basically an impossible comeback. Score 10 unanswered without giving up an out. Hockmer comes up. He has not reached on a hit today. All times he has reached, 2 walks into fielder's choice. That's on a line to right field, right into the glove of Will Brassel, and the ball game is over. Plainsmen get a run in the 9th inning, but a 14-4 final score as the Denver Cougars decimate their starting pitching, decimate the first man out of the pen, and a bad day for the Plainsmen all around. 2 errors committed defensively, and they will now go to 14-28, just 2 losses from the 30-loss mark. Remember, last year, the Plainsmen lost just 21 games. This year has not turned out their way. Tomorrow, the Relay for Life game between the Plainsmen and the Cougars. Plainsmen will wear their special purple jerseys. A reminder that you can bid on those jerseys online. Funds will go to cancer research. So that will be your ball game. Plainsmen lose 14-4, an embarrassing showing by Plainsmen pitching and hitting alike. We thank you for tuning in. From Billwood Field, Tobias Zabori, Daniel Castagna, and Mason Davenport saying thank you for joining us here at home. We'll see you tomorrow.